Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here today on yourliveevent.com as we bring you North Dakota Class A playoff football quarterfinal round matchup. The number 1 seeded Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals taking on the number 8 seed Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. The Cardinals at 10-0 coming off a victory at home last week against Northern Cass 34-19. The Burros, they've won 5 straight, including a win last week at home against the Thompson Tommies 18-8 in that one as they come in with the 8-2 overall record. This is your IRA Insurance pregame show from Langdon, audio-only broadcast here today, as this broadcast brought to you with authorization from the North Dakota High School Activities Association. It's the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, and it's on yourliveevent.com.
Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garski, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
This is your IRA Insurance pregame show. IRA Insurance for all your insurance needs. Visit with your local agents. Find the agent nearest you at IRAINS.com. Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals taking on the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros today in North Dakota quarterfinal football. As we go to our pregame coach's comments. Down on the field, it is Brady Siebels with head coach Joe Johnson.
Yeah, thank you, Jake. Talking with Pastor Joe Johnson, the head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley. And, Coach, a little windy, a little cold, but, hey, it's November in North Dakota, right? Where else would you rather be?
Yeah, November football. That's exactly what our goal was at the beginning of the year, so we'll take it. The temperature isn't bad. It's not raining. Field is dried up pretty good. We're glad to have the elements that we have.
Obviously, a big win, a great second half against Thompson. Just talk about then the week of practice leading up to this game here today.
Yeah, we've had a good week, and obviously we spent a lot of time in film and scouting. Having that extra day, of course, having 5 days of practice is helpful when you're preparing against such a good team. But we're healthy and we feel good coming into the game.
Talk about your opponents here in Langdon. Kind of similar thing. They like to ground and pound. How do you try to combat that ground and pound game?
Yeah, obviously they have a stud quarterback in Jax Johnson and number 2. And, I've said a few times this week that he runs hard like a fullback. He runs quick like a halfback, and he throws like a quarterback. Their running back is fast and quick. And high school football, you got to stop the run.
And then, offensively for Hillsboro Central Valley, we know the playmakers that like to make plays. Talk about how important this offensive line will be to try to give some holes for the running backs and quarterback.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Brady. It starts with the line of scrimmage. Games are won and lost in the trenches. We feel good about that offensive line that we have. We start 10 seniors on offense. All of those offensive linemen are seniors, and that makes a difference in a game like this, to have experience, to have wisdom, and to have that physical maturity.
How important is it, to take advantage of, those moments, right? Maybe a mistake, a ball on the ground, something like those in this type of game is really what will change the game for either team.
Yeah, you're exactly right that every play in a game like this is going to matter. And so you have to get those stops or those plays that seem mundane. They're not. And then you need a couple of big plays. And you need the ball to bounce your way. Turnovers are key. Special teams are key. And we can't give up big plays, and we need to make a few.
Give us a key for the Burros here today.
Well, penalties is always an issue. We need to win the penalty battle. We need to win the turnover battle. We need to stop their run game, and I think we're in the game.
Coach Joe Johnson for Hillsboro Central Valley. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck today.
Thanks, Brady.
All right, Pastor Joe with us here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Pregame coaches comments from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our future, DHB.bank. Hillsboro Central Valley at 8-2. They're wearing their white road unis as they come to Langdon today to take on the Cardinals of Langdon Area-Munich in the home maroon uni tops here, as we'll try and paint the picture for this audio-only broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com. More of your IRA Insurance pregame show when we return.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sailed steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
IRA Insurance pregame show from Langdon. Thank you for joining us here today on YourLiveEvent.com. It's North Dakota 1A quarterfinal playoff football today with the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals hosting the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. It's the 1 versus the 8 seed in this quarterfinal round. Your other matchups on the top side of the bracket here will be the number 4 seed, Velda Garrison Drake Animus, the Aggies host Park River area in the 4-5 matchup, a matchup of 9-1 teams in that. So winner of that game will play the winner of this game here today at the high seed next week. Bottom half of the bracket has the number 2 seed Kildare at 9-1 taking on the number 7 seeded Dickinson Trinity at 8-1, and it'll be the 3-6 matchup with Edgeley Combe and Botno. That game in Edgeley, those two teams at 9-1 as well. As you look at the records of the teams here, either undefeated or just one loss with the exception of the Burros. 2 losses there, but being the number 8 seed, knocking off Thompson last week. The Cardinals knocking off Northern Cass, a game where they jumped out to an early lead. Jaguars come back in that one, big game through the pass, as we'll talk about a little bit later there. Big third quarter for them with a 19 unanswered, and then a late pick 6 there by the Cardinals helped further the overall score, but still Cardinals able to hold on in that one for the victory. As we get ready for this one, myself, Jake Birkmeyer, along with Brady Siebels joining me on the sideline here today. Brady, good to be back here for another good matchup, and one where we're looking forward to 2 really good teams playing some playoff football.
Yeah, absolutely. Should be a great matchup here. 1 versus 8, but, 2-seeded teams, that's what you expect right here. Both teams, we might be done in about another 75 minutes for this contest. Both teams, they like to run it. They like to get that power option, and you heard Pastor Joe talk about it. The offense, the defensive line, whoever can win that battle in the trenches will be set up for success here today.
It's two programs as well that don't play each other a lot, but in recent history, when they've met, it's been really good games. You go back to Dakota Bowl back-to-back, 2017, 2018. Burrows win the first one, Cardinals win the second one. And you also look at a regular season matchup back in 2021 when the Burrows ended that 44-game win streak of the Cardinals. So we'll see here as they come back, matchup again. It's been some really good matchups, fan bases that know each other well, but two different teams facing on this one. We'll see how they come out. Again, a lot of run game expected to here, but we'll see if teams open it up a little bit. To do that, how are the field conditions looking out, Brady? I know it's a little chilly for you right now, but how are we feeling out there?
Yeah, it's a little chilly. I'm bundled up. I got the jacket, the gloves, the hat, the sweatshirt underneath the jacket. You've got the nice heater right next to you. I know I saw you take the jacket off, but it's a little chilly. It's a little windy, but it's North Dakota in the first day of November. That's what you expect. Most importantly, the field is dry. The field is good, in good condition. That will not be a problem. It looks nice and smooth, so that's the most important thing. Field condition-wise is fine. Maybe the other conditions be interesting, but hey, if you're from North Dakota and you want to have success in North Dakota, you're just going to know that you're going to have to play some cold weather contests.
You know what that sounds like, Brady?
What?
Sounds like playoff football weather.
Absolutely, it's playoff football weather.
1A quarterfinal round. It's the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals hosting the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Your IRE Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
It's the 1-seed Cardinals, the 8-seed Burros, Langdon Area-Munich versus Hillsboro Central Valley. As we go back down to the field for this one, our pregame coach's comments. Head coach Josh Kravachka for the Cardinals, down with Brady Siebels.
Yeah, Josh Kravachka here for Langdon Area-Munich. And Coach, first off, first question, it's November, it's cold, but it's playoff football. Where else would you rather be in North Dakota, right?
Yeah, November 1st, Langdon, North Dakota. It's never too pleasant, but wind's blowing a little bit, but the traction's pretty decent on the field, and should be a beautiful afternoon for football.
Got the victory last weekend against Northern Cass. Kind of got out to that big start. Northern Cass, credit to them, they fought back to got within 2, but then the response in that fourth quarter, able to get the drives that you needed to put that game away. Just kind of talk about how proud you were of that fourth quarter effort from the Cardinals.
Yeah, Northern Cass is a good football team, and we knew it was going to take 4 quarters. We had them on the brink of when we were up 21-0, but credit to them, they kept making plays, and we had some defensive lapses, but then again, credit to our kids to respond there. We had a nice drive to kind of open up the fourth quarter to separate it, and it was just a good win. Anytime you win in the playoffs is a big win.
Talk about your opponents here in Hillsboro Central Valley. A lot of different, a running game, but a lot of different weapons that Hillsboro likes to go to. Just kind of talk about how you can try to match up against the Burros here tonight.
Yeah, the biggest thing is I think they rely on their defense, and then they want to keep the score down and see if they can find a way to win in the end. And so we need to slow down their running game, their triple option attack, and then in the passing game, they have a quarterback that not only uses his legs, but he likes to get it to number 23 and 88. We got to be aware where they're at, and just slow them down the best we can.
Offensively, how important will be the line of scrimmage, your offensive line, to get the push to create holes for your backs here?
I mean, that's with any game. I mean, that's where games are won and lost is in the trenches, and we understand that if we want to win this football game today, we got to win up front.
Talk about just how important it is, or how great it is. Nice the fact that it's a home game here. You get to stay home, not have the bus trip here in this quarterfinal round.
I mean, I always think that's huge. We always put an emphasis on that, and anytime you can wake up in your own bed, don't have to travel 2.5, 3 hours, it's nice, and we'll take it.
Josh Kravachka for Langdon Area-Munich. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck today.
All right, thank you.
Pregame coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank, dhb.bank, the website, as head coach Kravachka and the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals hosting head coach Joe Johnson and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Cardinals at 10-0, Burros at 8-2. It's 1A quarterfinal round. North Dakota playoff football on yourliveevent.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
When you're ready to build, remodel, or take on your next project, start with Ada Building Center. You'll find premium lumber, quality products, and honest advice you can count on from people who take the time to help you find exactly what you need. At Ada Building Center, it's about more than just materials. It's about helping you build your dreams and your community. Ada Building Center, quality you can build on, family values you can count on. Proud to serve the community you call home. Call today for your custom quote and get started on your next project with confidence.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
yourliveevent.com, Irie Insurance pregame show, Irie INS, the website. For all your insurance needs, contact your local agents at Irie Insurance. Broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association, bringing you this audio-only broadcast here with the video rights process here, but able to be here in Langdon for this matchup, the 1 seed versus the 8 seed. Cardinals hosting the Burros today. And Brady, let's bring it back down to you. You alluded to it a little bit earlier. Both teams looking to run the ball. Let's talk about maybe some different ways that they do it here. Burros kind of the three-headed attack there between Owens, Kazette, and Lushik, whereas the Cardinals much more focused on quarterback Jax Johnson and Sam Davis, the fullback there, the 2 runners that have carried about 88% of the time this season for the Cardinals.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be interesting to see kind of how that matchup is. Hillsboro Central Valley, you mentioned that they have a lot of different weapons, potentially. So you can get a fresh runner, you can get a fresh running back kind of throughout the game, and maybe try to save one or try to get some fresh legs in that second half with maybe an important play. Whereas for Langdon, really it is those 2 guys going in it. Those 2 main focus, but hey, they're 2 really good guys that you understand why they'd be the main focus. They've got a lot of yards that can make a lot of plays, and it'll be interesting just to see how that matchup between these 2 teams goes. And like both the coaches talk about, really, we're going to focus on the running backs, but it's going to be those 5 guys at the offensive, defensive line. Who's going to get the push? Who's going to win the battle? That is really what is going to decide the game here today.
Cardinals a little bit more explosive in that run game, coming in averaging 7.65 yards per rush on the season. Johnson at 7.68, right around that team average. But Davis at over 8 yards, 8.17 yards per carry here on the season. Both of those coming in over 1,000 yards rushing for the Cardinals here. Burrows on the other side, 4.3 is what they average as a team per rushing. With the current rushing leader being Sawyer Owens with a 7.78 coming into this game. So a little bit more of that ball control sustained drive versus the big explosive plays for the Cardinals. As the captains meet at midfield, it's the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. This is your IRA Insurance pregame show. We appreciate you joining us here today on yourliveevent.com.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities. At Hillsboro Public School, endurance isn't just for the cross-country team. It is a word that we all practice, whether it's sticking with a math problem until it clicks, practicing reading until a student becomes proficient, or simply showing up ready to learn each day. Students and staff know that endurance builds winners, in the classroom, in competition, and in life. You can find out more about our school at hillsborok12.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
IRA Insurance pregame show, North Dakota Class A quarterfinal playoff football today. Number 1 seeded Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals, number 8 seeded Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Cardinals undefeated at 10-0, Burros at 8-2 on the year. In on this matchup, as it will be Hillsboro Central Valley winning the toss, electing to receive, and the Cardinals then will obviously defend. And Brady, when you talked with coaches, they talked about keys. So for the Burros on offense right away, what's the key that they're hoping to see out there?
Really, it's just eliminate the mistakes. You saw too many penalties for Hillsboro Central Valley last Saturday. They were able to overcome those. Few of them were just silly penalties or some undisciplined type of penalties. And really, when you get into this round in the quarterfinal rounds, you can't have that. You cannot be doing undisciplined things. You can't be having these personal fouls, the dead ball fouls, you can't have procedural penalties. That's the type of thing, especially in this type of game, right? You cannot have 3rd down and 2 turn into 3rd down and 7 because that is a very low percentage play. So if you're Hillsboro, you just got to eliminate the mental mistakes, eliminate the penalties. Try not to shoot yourself in a foot, and you'll be right there here in the latter stages of the fourth quarter.
Defensively for the Cardinals as they come in, only allowing 8 points per game, but 2 of the last 3 weeks they've allowed at least 19, 22 to Park River area, then a shutout against Grafton, and then 19 last week to Northern Cass. So defensively, start the game. You got the defense out there to give you a little bit of energy. How do you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting for Hillsboro Central Valley taking the ball. You're going to have Langdon on the defense, and you got to get a good start here. If you can get a 3 and out, if you're Langdon, that's what you want to take. You want to make sure that you don't give up any points and maybe try to set the tone. Maybe see if you can get a good play, a big hit, maybe force something or stuff it for a TFL, just to kind of give yourselves that momentum in that drive to then give your offense something to start with when you get the first opportunity for the football.
Langdon Area-Munich, Hillsboro Central Valley matching up 1 versus 8 in the quarterfinal round. We'll come back, we'll have your lineups, and then our opening kickoff right here on yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise! This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Irie Insurance pregame show with the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Let's get to your starting laps for this North Dakota Class A quarterfinal round matchup. The Hillsboro Central Valley Burros will begin with their offense out on the field. They will start on the offensive line. Seniors, number 75, Jack Matson. Number 50, Jamison Lee. Number 52, John Matson. Number 51, Colin Jennen. And number 54, Brody Dickoff. Tight end will be senior number 23, Chase Halfley. Receivers, number 7, the senior, Brody Rogness, along with junior number 88, Bryce Miller. Running back crew will be seniors number 24, Sawyer Owens, number 4, Carson Kazette. And leading out the team at quarterback will be the senior, number 15, Tyson Lushik. Burros come in on offense here, 2,573 total yards, 257 per game is what they average, with 162 rushing and 94 yards passing per game. Coming in on the year, they have averaged 22.1 points per game, committing 7 turnovers in their 10 games thus far. Burros at 8-2 on the season. Last week a victory over the Thompson Tommies, 18-8, the final in that game. Here is our lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn to live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. Quality products, they're grower owned. Find out more, crystalsugar.com. Let's look at the defense for the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals as they come in running a 4-down lineman, 3 linebacker, 4 defensive back base set. It will be on the interior of the defensive line. Junior defensive tackles, number 56, Evan Hawkinson, and number 50, Landon Schneider. On the outside will be senior defensive ends, number 21, Theo Romfro, and number 51, Keaton Aliat for the Cardinals. In the linebacking crew, it will be senior number 2, Jax Johnson, as he'll be beside a pair of sophomores in this one with number 52, Dawson Downs, and number 24, Evan Autumn. Defensive backfield will be at your corners, junior number 3, TJ Henderson, junior number 10, Maddox Stremick. It will be sophomore number 1, Easton Schaefer as your free safety, and senior number 4, Sam Davis, your strong safety for Langdon Area-Munich. Cardinals come in, they are undefeated at 10-0, defensively averaging just 8 points allowed per game, a plus 29.2 per game average coming into this one. Quick look at these two teams here as we bring you your American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineup. As the Cardinals with the white pants will be the maroon jersey tops with the white numerals lettering and the shoulder stripes and the maroon helmets as well. Burros with the road outfit will have the blue pants, white uniform tops, blue numerals and lettering here for them today with the white helmet with the blue stripe. As the Burros and the Cardinals get ready to match up, just a quick look, these two teams against playoff teams this year. Cardinals 4-0, 38 points per game, 11.75 points allowed in those 4 games against playoff teams. That'd be last week against Northern Cass. Also Grafton, Park River Area, and Thompson, the 4 teams they've played that have reached the playoffs this year. Hillsboro Central Valley, they've played 6 games against playoff entrants this season. Here with Grafton, Thompson, EEK, Northern Cass, Lisbon, and then last week again facing Thompson for the second time. Here in those games, they're 5-1. They've scored 16 points per game, giving up just 9.3 points per game against those playoff teams. It's the number 1 seeded Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals, the number 8 seeded Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. That's our matchup here today as we wrap up our Ira Insurance pregame show. Your opening kickoff comes up next.
Cooler weather is coming. Make sure your home stays cozy and efficient with blow-in insulation from Ada Building Center. Ada Building Center has received a huge truckload shipment of blow-in insulation. You'll now get better pricing and more ways to save. With every insulation purchase, the use of the blower is absolutely free. Lower your heating costs and keep those dollars in your pocket. Blow-in insulation. Now's the time to buy from Ada Building Center, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Thank you for joining us here today on YourLiveEvent.com, this audio-only broadcast of the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Myself, Jake Birkmeyer, with the play-by-play call. Brady Radar Siebels join me down the sideline as we get ready to go from this one. As we see it, Cardinals kicking from left to right. Burros back to receive for our opening kickoff here today. Thanks as well to everyone here in Langdon, too, for the hospitality shown here. Nice press box. I even got a Jolly Rancher here prior to kickoff.
Jealous.
Here we go as our right-footed kick is off the foot of Jax Johnson, picked up on a bounce by the Burros at the 18-yard line. It will be Sawyer Owens, works his way across the 30 down to the 32-yard line, and Hillsboro Central Valley starts the ball going from right to left from the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Caleb McDonald there, 61. Special teams are in on the first contact there against Owens for the tackle, but a good return out past the 30. Decent field position for Hillsboro Central Valley to start here first drive in the first quarter for the Burros.
They'll work inside the left hash mark as they come to the line of scrimmage. They split 2 receivers, Rognus and Miller. Miller, the inside receiver, out to wide to the right side. I formation behind Lushik. Tight end Halfley will be on the left side of the line. They run to the left side. Owens looking to bounce it to the outside, trying to get up. Wrapped up that time. Coming up, Sam Davis from the strong safety spot. Brings them down. It's going to be back to the line of scrimmage, maybe even a half-yard loss on that first play.
Yeah, good job by Sam Davis. He read it right away, didn't get blocked, and then a good job making the initial tackle. Did not let Owens break it. Able to get the TFL, or at least tackle for no gain, to set up second down and long for the Burros.
2nd and 10, split receivers, Miller right side. It will be Mitzel coming in on that rotation left side. I formation behind Lushik, run the option to the right side. Pitch goes off here to Owens, cuts back inside, now scampering to the outside. Brought down around the shoulder pads that time as Easton Schaefer, the other safety, comes up to make the tackle, and back-to-back, no gains to start the game.
Yeah, good job by Schaefer right there. Read it as well. Burrow's got some good blocking. Chase Hafley with a good block along the edge. But just credit Schaefer. Read it from that safety position, able to explode, find where the ball was, and limit it to just a gain of 1 to set up 3rd down and long.
Coming in here, a right hash mark, going into the wind here in this opening drive of the game. Burrows trips receivers left, 1 receiver right, pistol set for Lushik. 1 back in the backfield with him. He looks left. He's got a little time now. He scrambles out to the right side. Far side driving away from us. Flings it in. It's knocked away that time by the safety Schaefer. And on that far sideline, Schaefer getting the hand in there, knocks it away, brings up now a 4th down.
Yeah, good job by Schaefer to get in between the receiver, knock it down. A good job for Langdon Area-Munich as we talked about kind of the battle there at the offensive-defensive line. The Cardinals win the battle in this first drive. Great pressure, forcing Hafley to roll out, or Lushik to roll out and force the incompletion and a punt.
Here as the Burrows back to punt. Dick off here, kicks back to Easton Schaefer. Schaefer does have 1 punt return touchdown the air. Into the wind, takes a nice Burrow bounce as it hits at the 40, down here to the 34-yard line, picking up an extra 6 yards, and it will be Langdon Area-Munich taking over on the punt.
Yeah, John Matson there to down the punt, and now we'll see. We talked about in pregame show, Langdon Area-Munich, they do what they want. They get the 3 and out. Now, can they take this momentum? Can they sustain it here in the offense? And if you're the Burrows, can your defense hold? We know that they're led by the defense. They're going to need a big performance here today against this really good Cardinal offense.
From the left hash mark, after the 31-yard punt, they'll run left side. It'll be Johnson, the quarterback, keeping himself up to the line of scrimmage, then stonewalled by the Burrows defense. Gain of 1. Offensive line for the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals. Sophomore Dawson Downs at the left tackle. Evan Hawkinson, Landon Schneider, and Colton Hine are your center guard trio. All juniors there, and then it'll be senior Keaton Aliat on the right tackle side. Cardinals come to the line of scrimmage here. Easton Schaefer, Tanner McDonald, Maddox Stremick, your receivers. Here with Theo Romfeld, your tight end. Sam Davis, your fullback, and Jax Johnson, your quarterback. They motion Davis up here, almost kind of like a wing back there, just behind the right tackle, as Johnson rolls out here, the right side, taking the snap, looking to pass. He fires it, and it's nearly intercepted by the Burrows. Getting a hand on it there, but it falls off incomplete.
Yeah, Jacob Miller there gets a hand on it and forced the PBU. Johnson, a big guy, 6'2", 200 pounds there at the quarterback. You saw that on the first one. Griffin Mitzel had the tackle, went low at the legs. That's what you're going to have to do with a quarterback that size. You're going to have to try to take out the legs. You can't try to get the hit in the upper body because he can bounce off of you to try to get those second effort yardage.
3rd down and 8. Cardinals put the tight end on the left side of the line. Running back Davis to the right side of Johnson in the shotgun set. Back to pass, rolling to the right. He's got 3 receivers that way. He's going to look. He's going to throw down the field. And it is off and picked off by the Burrows. Rogness off the pick. Down the left sideline. Works his way to the 40, down to the 35-yard line. And the Burrows defense off the tip pass gets the takeaway.
Yeah, I was looking for Maddox Stremick. He was open. The ball, though, sailed. Stremick all the way, had to jump up. Got it off of the fingertips, but just deflected it up in the air. As then Miller, right place, right time, able to get the interception. And now a big play forced by the Burrow defense. Can their offense keep the momentum going?
Was that Miller or Rogness? Looked like Rogness to me. Was it Miller?
Might have been. I was looking far side. It was 7 or 8.
Okay, yeah. Well, it will be the Burrows taking over. Rogness will be part of a 3 wide receiver set to the right side. Snap comes back. Toss play out to Gazette. Puts the foot in the dirt. Gets upfield. Stumbles out of an arm tackle. And gets across the 35 down to the 33-yard line, gain of 4.
Yeah, Dawson Downs on the initial hit, but a good job able to bounce off of him, break that first tackle, then Schaefer able to clean it up. But a positive yardage, turning what might have been no gain into a gain of 3 on that play.
After the early defensive takeaway on a ball just a little high off the hands. Intended receiver on that pass was Maddox Stremick, by the way, in that right mid-range route. Here and a little high, picked off. Burrows have it now, 2nd and 6. Lushik under center, turns, hands off. Owens in the backfield, stutter steps, finds a little hole there, going behind center John Matson, and he will stumble his way up here for a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, Evan Autumn there on the tackle for Langdon Area-Munich, able to Limited to just a gain of 2, and now we're at this position again. It's 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 6 on the scoreboard. Inside, close to the 30, likely 4-down territory if you're Hillsboro Central Valley. See what the play call is. Do you try to get the first down here? Do you try to maybe half it to get 4th down and short should you not convert on this play?
Come to the line of scrimmage, 8:26 in the first quarter left on our game clock, part of your Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Back to pass, Lushik looking left, rolling out to the right side here. As pressure drops off, he gets away up the right sideline, stumbles, falls forward, and looks like they are going to mark him for the first down.
Good job there by Lushik, not afraid to run. The pocket was starting to collapse. No receivers open. Lushik found a hole, able to make one move, get just enough, leans forward, falls forward, and gets just enough for the first down of the contest.
Lushik from that quarterback spot had the big long run on the opening or early drive last week for the Burros. Here gets him a big first down there. Here extends this one after the defensive takeaway. Burros driving now 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Right hash mark in the pistol set. Trips receivers to the right side. High snap pulled down by Lushik, rolling off to the left side. Little stiff arm in the backfield, and then he slips on the field and falls forward here, picking up a gain of 1.
Yeah, it looked like the snap, good job by Lushik just to corral the snap. Kind of threw off the timing of the play. I don't know, maybe it was an option or a read option type of a play, but Lushik then just lowering the shoulder, get what he can out of the play, able to get 1 yard to bring up 2nd and 9.
0-0 in this opening quarter as Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals, the number 1 seed, 10-0. Number 8 seed, Hillsboro Central Valley, 8-2. Burros on offense. Trips receivers right, 1 left, pistol set. Lushik, the quarterback, in the backfield to run the option. He'll keep it himself as Rahumfro, the defensive end there on that side, just saying, hey, make your decision. Lushik says, okay, I'll take what I can get. Here, picks up another yard.
Yeah, Hawkinson, one of them in on the pile there for the Cardinals. And, yeah, really nowhere to go. Good job sniffing out, reading the ball, forcing Lushik to make a decision. That was the right decision for Lushik. Turn up field, try to get what you can, but limit it to just 1. And now another 3rd down here for the Cardinals to try to bow up on defense.
Burros 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Missed on their first opportunity. Quarterback scramble by Lushik gave him the first down earlier on this drive. On the second one here as they have it from the 25-yard line in Cardinal territory. Here's the back to pass. Lushik looking, receiver screen. Bobbled by Mitzel, then caught, but he was tripped up. They're knifing in. Safety going for the corner that time. Looked like Henderson going for the pick. Does trip him up, but Mitzel holds on there and sets up now a 4th and a long 3 there after the 5-yard catch.
Yeah, good job by Mitzel, able to stay with the play. Did bobble it, but then able to track it down. Might have threw off the timing, maybe slipped a little bit, but able to get positive yardage. Set it up 4th down and 3, 4th and manageable, and now this might be one of probably our first big play of the game here today.
4th down and 3, left hash mark. Burros send Miller wide right. Rognes wide left, split backs in the shotgun set. Pressure shown by the Cardinals. Throw to the out road to Miller on the right side. He gets the first down as he's down to the 10-yard line. Gain of 9, and the Burros move the chains.
Yeah, just a simple out route there from Bryce Miller. Great job by Lushik, recognizing the fact that Langdon was coming with pressure. He knew he had to get it out quickly. A good route there by Bryce Miller. Find an open spot in the flat, turn up field, get the first down to move the chains right there at the 11, so the Burros still can get a first down before the end zone.
Credit the blitz pickup as well. Hunter Kleckner will come in at the fullback spot. Owens the deep back in the I formation behind Lushik under center. Right hash mark. Lushik turns, hands off. Owens left side. Jump cut back to the inside there on that off tackle. And he will make his way just shy of the 10, about a half-yard gain.
Sam Davis there knifing in, made the initial contact, forcing Owens to then try to cut it upfield where the rest of the Cardinal defense was to limit to just a gain of 1, bringing up 2nd down.
Cassette returns at that fullback spot for the Burros as Kleckner checks out on that rotation. Rognes and the wide receiver rotation brings a play in from the sideline as well. Burros on the opposite side of us as we watch from the press box. Cardinals right down in front of us. 4:45 to go, first quarter. Burros on offense. Drive started after a defensive takeaway on a tipped pass interception. Lushik will take it on a quarterback power left side. He gets it down to about the 4-yard line here, and now we'll bring up now a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Theo Romfo tripped him up, made the initial contact, then Sam Davis finishes him off as marked down. It looks like the 6.5, 7-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Burros.
All right, moving back there. Yardage marker got going a little ahead of me that time. It's okay. They're doing a great job out there. All bundled up there in a chilly now November day. 3rd and 6 from the 8. Burrows in the red zone, trying to produce off the takeaway by their defense. Split backs in the backfield. Lushik turns, throws right side, out route. It's off the hands of Bryce Miller. Incomplete. Good pressure coming in to disrupt the process of making the catch, and brings up now a 4th down.
Yeah, Maddox Stremick there in the coverage for the Cardinals, and you saw Miller clap his hands, kind of shake his head. He knew as a receiver, he knows if he gets his hand on the ball, he's got to catch it. So he's maybe a little bit upset with himself there that he didn't haul that in. Wouldn't have been enough for a first down, but potential to make a move and at least get close to the sticks. Instead, it's 4th down and 6 from the 7 here as the Cardinals, you gave up a 4th down earlier in this drive. Forget about that. Can you make the play here on 4th down and 6 to keep them out of the end zone?
To the line with 9 seconds left on the play clock. Twin receivers right side, tight end left side. Lushik split backs in the shotgun set. Takes a snap, back, looking, being chased from behind, can't get away, it's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs. The Cardinal defense comes up, brings them back to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Keno a lot there for the Cardinals, just staying with it. Great job of coverage, using it in this goal-to-go situation. Use the back line, use the sidelines as an extra defender if you're the Cardinals. They do so. The coverage was there, and Lushik nowhere to go. Pocket collapse, just ran out of time. And then the sack, and most importantly, it's a loss of 11 there. So you're all the way at the 17, not backed up by your goal line if you're the Cardinals.
3:51 to go, a near 6-minute, 5.5-minute drive that ends in the red zone. Burrows can convert off the turnover, so now the turnover on downs, and the Cardinals take it up here, a 3-yard gain on their first carry of this drive.
Brody Dickoff for the Burrows in on the tackle, tripping him up, limited to just a gain of 3. Now 2nd down and 7. And if you're the Burrows, you got to have a short memory here. Your defense, you made a play. See if you can make another play here in this deep in their Cardinals territory.
Pistol set, trips receivers left side. Burrows defense showing blitz with Halfley from that linebacker spot. Cardinals say, hold on, we're going to call out the play here. A little change from the sideline. As Johnson will take the snap, will be the read option here. Will be Davis scampering here through the right side of the line. Busts his way through. It gets it up to the 31-yard line. Gain of 11, 1st down.
Yeah, Johnson, a great read there, giving it to Davis. The hole develops there on that the right side of the offensive line. Follow the blockers, lower the head down, get the first down for the first down for the Cardinals as their offense will try to look to go on a drive here.
First drive was a 3rd down, ball off the hands, tipped, intercepted by the defense to end it. Now their offense keeping on the ground. The first 2 plays picking up a first, and it'll be Johnson back to pass on the 3rd. He's looking left side, down over the middle, throws across. Here's it's bobbled and held on to. Got that time over by Schaefer, and he scampers his way up to across the 50 to the opposite 44-yard line. Picking up a 24 on that gain by Easton Schaefer.
Yeah, some misdirection there. They rolled Johnson out to the left. Most of the routes went towards that left, that far sideline, the Burrows sideline. Then they leak Schaefer out towards the Cardinals sideline. Wide open, able to make the catch off the bobble, get a good run and a big play for the Cardinals.
Schaefer will be slot left as will be Davis motioning here. So 3 receivers left side. It's going to be a quarterback power by Jax Johnson. Straight ahead that time, powering his way up to the 33-yard line. Gain of 11 and another first down back-to-back for the Cardinals.
Chase Halfley on the hit there for Hillsboro Central Valley. But, yeah, that one was just straight power. The offensive line gets the push, able to push all the down linemen for Hillsboro Central Valley backwards. An easy hole, a great run there by Johnson to set up another first down for the Cardinals.
Cardinals looking at those armbands, get the play called in. They get up to the line of scrimmage. Again, motion Davis up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to send now Schaefer left side to right side. It's going to be Johnson again, keeping it on the quarterback power. There's the motion man. Schaefer kind of becomes a little distraction there. It'll be Johnson taking it for 8 yards.
Yeah, Colin Jenin there on the stop, but once again a similar design, but then just adding maybe a little bit of motion to try to trick or see if you can, if the Burrows can get the eyes in the backfield. But nonetheless, it's an 8-yard gain as the offense starting to hum here for the Cardinals.
Burrow defense knocking Jack Matson down to D tackle. Sebastian Gayton coming in at D end right now. As back to pass, Jax Johnson looking left, pressure comes, collapsing, gets out of the hands that time of Dickoff, rolling right side, flag behind the play as Johnson escapes right side, through a tackle, stumbling his way, rolling down off the defense, down to about the 5, but I think this is gonna come back.
Getting there on the tackle, you see the elusivity of Johnson there, but
no, it's gonna be a face mask on the Burrows.
So a great job there by Johnson. Pocket collapses. Both these quarterbacks, they if the pocket collapses, they're not shy about running. And just a great second effort there by Johnson, able to bounce off a couple tackles, keep the feet driving to set him up inside the goal line to the 6 or the 8, and then the penalty will mark it inside the 5.
Gain of 22, then the penalty by the Burros, their first here today. So first and goal for the Cardinals from the 4-yard line. Receiver right, 2 receivers left, using the whole side of that wide side. Davis motions up to the right side of the line, sending Schaefer left side to right side in motion. Johnson will do the read option. He'll read it himself through and down for the score. Jax Johnson gets in for a 4-yard touchdown run, and the Cardinals get on the board first.
Yeah, just QB power there for the Cardinals. Get the option play. Johnson reads it. He'll take it himself. Offensive line gets the push, able to find the hole, and then get into the end zone to bring the first points on the board for Langdon Area-Munich. They lead 6-0 pending the PAT.
As they will come on to kick it. Johnson, Mr. Do Everything, he'll kick it as well. Here to hold will be Theo Romko as the kick is up. No good. The PAT fails, as it will be the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals leading on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sale scoreboard over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. 6-0, minute 14 left to go, first quarter.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car, because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
2-minute, 37-second touchdown drive covering 83 yards for Langdon Area-Munich. Big plays there. Easton Schaefer, a 24-yard pass. Jax Johnson, who threw the pass, also had a 22-yard run, then got in from 4 yards out. PAT failed, but it is the Cardinals with the 6-0 lead. They're now kicking off from left to right. Burrows with Owens and Miller back to receive. Line drive kick will get by Owens and will be picked up down at the 5-yard line. A little slip, but stays on his feet and finding some average. Breaks free, gets just spins out of a tackle on his way up here to the still going 45. Wow, what a play that time. The ball got by him, picked it up, somehow escaped out of the pile, and he's up near midfield to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, the kick split between Owens and Miller. They both kind of looked at each other. They let it go, realized that it wasn't going to go into the end zone. Owens just tried to do something out of nothing. You thought he was wrapped up at the 15-yard line, got out of the first pile, then put in a stiff arm, then able to do a juke move and get out close to midfield. Big energy play, big positive momentum play as Hillsboro Central Valley. How can you respond here? You almost scored. You got you turned over inside the 10. Now you just got to forget it and play your game. Still plenty of time.
That may have been more than a 1-point escape on that one. Toss play out to the left side. Burrows just rolling the shoulder as Cassette follows in, following behind his blockers. And he'll get it up for a 3-yard gain following Kleckner for that first carry.
Yeah, just to try to follow the line. Good job, the offensive line. Get the push and 3 yards. If you're Hillsboro Central Valley, you'll take that. Try not to do anything too crazy. You stick to who you are. You're this power running game. 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards in a cloud of dust here to just try to methodically get the ball down the field here.
Nose of the football just shy of midfield as we hit the final 25 seconds of this first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley, 2 receivers right, 1 left, I formation as Lushik turns hands off, gives it to Kleckner. He'll cross midfield, gets down to the 48-yard line, picking up 3 yards and brings up a 3rd down with a timeout taken here by the Cardinals as they're maybe looking for play a little field position win game here. But your timeout here, as it is, the Cardinals leading the Burros 6-0. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sale scoreboard you're watching on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Langdon Area-Munich taking their first time out with 13 seconds to go in this first quarter, leading 6-0. Hillsboro Central Valley having a third down and 6, just past midfield into Cardinal territory. Here they are going into the wind, so the Cardinals trying to make it a little bit more difficult on this third down attempt here if the Burros look to go to the air. Be inside the left hash mark. Burros send Halfley wide left side. 2 receivers to the right side and split backs with Lushik in the shotgun set. Lushik calls out for the snap, back to pass. Looking left. He's going deep on the go route here to Halfley, who comes back, and it's intercepted. A jump ball intercepted by the Cardinals. Stremick brings it up to the 40, to the 45. Here's tackled out of bounds into the Cardinal bench by John Matson at the 47-yard line. And with 1 second left in the first quarter, it will be a takeaway by the Cardinal defense.
Yeah, you saw that as the Cardinals, they took the timeout to try to force a pass into the wind. As Stremick there, just a great job of playing defense, playing the ball, had the position. Halfley had to turn into a defensive back on there just to try to knock the football away, prevent the interception, but Stremick able to hold on, gets a nice return, as now the Cardinals force their first takeaway of the contest.
1st and 10, shy of midfield. Cardinals have it. Johnson taking the snap. He'll fake the pass. He'll run it down. The quarterback power works his way to the right side at midfield. He's tackled from behind by Bryce Miller. He falls forward ahead to the 49-yard line. Will be a gain of 4 on the final play of quarter number 1. After our first 12 minutes, Langdon Area-Munich, the Cardinals lead the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 6-0. Your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze-up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need, top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
Langdon Area-Munich with a 6-point lead as we start the second quarter after their defense just intercepted Hillsboro Central Valley on a third down attempt. Cardinals flipping it into Burro territory at the 49-yard line, now going from right to left. Motion man comes across right to left, and they will have Jax Johnson running his way, diving down to the 46-yard line. Gain of 3 for Jax Johnson, his 7th carry here today for 54 yards.
Brody Dickoff there with the tackle, tripping him up. Again, just a big guy, Jax Johnson, 6'2", 200 pounds, falling forward. That'll just, if he falls forward, he'll gain an extra yard, an extra 2 yards. So the Burro's going to try to have to go low to try to get the stop and the tackle.
Shotgun set, motion the back up to the left side of the line of scrimmage, and they're going to run a fake the jet sweep that time as they put Davis into the slot, Stremick into the backfield, switching those positions. They motion Davis across. Johnson keeps it himself for a first down up to the 38-yard line.
Lushik able to get the tackle, but there just a power offense. Again, the offensive line able to get the push as Johnson finds the hole, gets the first down.
Cardinals coming up to the line of scrimmage. We'll check a scoreboard update here as they go 2 receivers out to the right side, 1 left, Schaefer left, McDonald and Stremick to the right side, Davis in the backfield with Johnson. From the middle of the field, there will be Johnson, quarterback power, looks left, cuts back right into the interior, and a wall of defense gets up there as Gayton Mitzel helping power him down. Cassette in there, the first man on the scene here for about a half-yard gain.
Yeah, good job there. The Burro defense, they win that battle. They're able to get to prevent the push from the Cardinals, and then really nowhere for the ball carrier to go. Get the minimal gain as now the Burros, hey, you've given up some yardage on this drive, but still the opportunity to get a force a punt, force a 4th and out, or maybe try to see if you can get your second takeaway of the contest.
Get a report here from your Dakota Heritage Bank out-of-town scoreboard as the Cardinals run the jet sweep, give it over to Davis. He runs his way over that time, coming up Sawyer Owens from the defensive backfield, makes a stop, a gain of 3 on that Sam Davis carry. Ellendale Edgley Calm leading Bottineau 14-7 near the end of the first quarter. Velva Garrison Drake Animus up 16-0 over Park River area. And it's Kildare leading Dickinson Trinity 6-0 just underway in the second quarter in that matchup. There's your Dakota Heritage Bank out-of-town scoreboard. Remember, Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, dhb.bank. Near side going right to left from the left hash mark. Cardinals will be back to pass as Jax Johnson looking, throws it in the flat out right side. Not a full screen, but kind of like a little swing pass screen. Davis gets it, tripped up, stumbles forward, picks up yards after contact, and it looks like it's going to be 4th. No, they are going to give them the first down.
I mentioned that not necessarily a screen pass, but Alliot, Dawson Downs as well, able just to get the a block there. Thought it was springing for a first down, but they'll mark him short. Big 4th down here for the Bros to try to get off the field.
Okay, it's going to be a 4th and a long 2. Looked like I saw the official with the arm pointing forward, but they say it is 4th down. 4th down for the Cardinals. From the right hash mark, Johnson in the backfield, motions Davis up behind that left tackle on the line of scrimmage. Sends man in motion, right side to left side, powers ahead, hit at the wall, pushing the pile forward, pushing the pile back. Who wins there at the line of scrimmage? Burrows say one thing, Cardinals say the other, and the officials waiting for what they say.
They're looking at it. It's close.
Turnover on downs.
Great job by the Bro defense. Back-to-back plays, couple plays there. The Cardinals, they went to that power run game with the quarterback. Great job on that series of downs just for the defensive line. They won the battle in that. They weren't getting pushed back, and it leads to a turnover on downs and a stop for the Bro defense.
Long drive by the Cardinals, but the Burros stand tall on 4th down. Get it back here with 8:39 to go in this first half, trailing 6-0. After a Jax Johnson 4-yard touchdown run by the Cardinals. Burrows, quick hitter inside, fullback give as Cassette brings it all the way up here to the 35-yard line. Gain of 6 on first down.
Yeah, just give it first man through. Cassette, quick handoff for really the Cardinals have an opportunity to track the football. Lower the shoulder, put your head down, get 4, get 5, now get 6 yards on that play. Keep ahead of the chains here if you're Hillsboro Central Valley.
Burrows send Bryce Miller right side. Griffin Mitzel rotates in. Receiver, he'll be out wide left, I formation. Here with Owens, the deep back, as it will be Lushik back to pass. Slips, and the defense all over him, trying to set up a play over to the right side, and Lushik just slipping, and he'll be brought down in the backfield. They move him back here to the 26-yard line, 27-yard line here, so a big loss there for the Burros.
Theo Ramfo in on the sack there. It looked like a little bit of miscommunication there between Lushik and the running back. Don't know if it was a design run play, but seemed like a little bit of confusion there, and then slipped just on the turf, and then Ramfo was right there to stick him for the sack back all the way to make it 3rd down and long.
3rd and 12. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Spread formation. Lushik looking right. He throws it in the flat as it's over the shoulder and just off the hands that time. Bryce Miller, the intended receiver. Nice placement on that ball with the defender coming up underneath, trying to maybe jump like an out route or something like that. Lofts it over the top, but Miller just can't quite hold on there with the over-the-shoulder catch. Incomplete pass and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Jax Johnson, a great job of coverage there. He does. He's a quarterback, also can go out and pass coverage on defense. But yeah, great ball placement. The only place where that ball could have went for Lushik. Just Miller unable to make the grasp, and sets up a 4th down and a punt for the Burros.
Easton Schaefer back deep to return the Brody Dickoff punt as it is up, kicked off here and gathered up at the 36-yard line, making one man miss down the right sideline, pushed out of bounds where he went out. We'll see as a 31-yard punt returned up here, staying on the Cardinal side of the 50 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Schaefer there. Made that first man miss along the sideline, able to get them some extra yards, set it up for to midfield, and really the field position battle advantage here for the Cardinals.
Cardinals going into the wind with 7:18 to go in this first half. In the shotgun set, motion man, that's being McDonald right to the left side. Johnson back to pass, hits McDonald in the flat on the out route, gets by the stiff arm, and then pushed out of bounds by Sawyer Owens as he crosses his way up to the 36-yard line. 13-yard gain. First down, brings up another on first down.
Yeah, good job there. Just a simple out route, and McDonald able to get by the first man and then make some moves, turn up field and get a first down as the Cardinals right back kind of where they were just a few moments ago. First down and 10 now inside the 40.
3 receivers right side, Schaefer, Stremick, McDonald. Going to have tight end on the left side of the line. Motion Davis from the backfield up to just behind that right guard, right tackle spot as Johnson takes a high snap.
Jack Matson there in on the tackle for Hillsboro Central Valley. It'll be a gain of, it looks like 3 yards. So bring up second down and 7 for the Cardinals here as they're going to try to extend their lead. They lead 6-0. Just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Thank you, Brady. Apparently I have a big mouth that a fly just right down the throat there. That was unfortunate timing.
You said it, not me.
Yeah. 2 receivers right, 1 left for the Cardinals. That fly's dead now. Back to pass, Johnson rolling to his right side, pressure coming, is hit as he throws down the sideline, wheel route caught, right side down to the 10, pushed out at the 4-yard line. Big play that time as Stremick picks up the first down.
Yeah, Rognus on the tackle, and like you said, just a wheel route to McDonald, able to find the football, turn upfield inside the 5-yard and be first down and goal from the 3.
First and goal, they mark it at the 3-yard line. Here as Johnson, after that interception on the tip ball on that first drive, come back with a couple pinpoint passes here since then. Cardinals first and goal. Johnson in the backfield, takes it on the quarterback power through the middle into a pile, keeping pushing and in for the touchdown. Cardinal touchdown, 6:25 to go in quarter number 2. Jax Johnson, his second rushing touchdown of the game, 23rd on the season.
Yeah, Jax Johnson, once again, they run that power to the quarterback. Offensive line able to get the push, make just enough of a hole as Johnson falls into the end zone to double the lead. It's now 12-0 in favor of the Cardinals.
Big pass play gets him down there. Johnson powers him in. Now here for the PAT. He missed on the first one. This one, snap comes back. Hold kick is up. Kick is good. PAT successful on attempt number 2, and it will be a 13-0 lead for the Cardinals over the Burros. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard. You're listening audio-only broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals with a touchdown drive as they cover 51 yards on that scoring drive, using here just 43 seconds in that one. The big pass play, 42 yards there, brought him down to the 3, and then the touchdown run right after that as the PAT good by Jax Johnson. He scored both touchdowns here today, and now he kicks off with the Cardinals leading 13-0, kicking right to left as the squib kick will be picked up and just fallen on this time by Easton Beach, fielding a grounder there and falling on at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Beach there, just to be aware there. And on the kick return, if you're one of the frontline men, you got to still be ready. You never know when they're going to try to do that squib kick. And then Beach just able to get in front of it, get on it, and then fall on the football to keep possession for the Burros. As now Hillsboro Central Valley with 6:24. Got to get some momentum, got to put a drive together here in the second quarter.
Punt, turnover on downs in the red zone, interception, punt. The first 4 drives for Hillsboro Central Valley. Hand off with the quick hitter as Carson Cassette carries up to the 41-yard line. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Devin Hawkinson there at the bottom of the pile, as is number 60 as well, or is that, no, that's 50. Landon Schneider as well in on the tackle there for the Cardinals.
Velva Garrison Drank Adamus jumping out to a 22-0 lead over Park River Area. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Winner of that one plays the winner of this one at the high seed next week. There, your Dakota Heritage Bank out-of-town scoreboard check-in. Burrows with trips receivers in tight left side. They run the toss play out to Gazette. Turns the corner, gets past the line of scrimmage, picks up 2 yards and 3 yards. Brings it up here to the 44-yard line.
Really good open field tackle there. TJ Henderson able to break down, get low, and tackle on the play to limit to just a 3-yard gain to force up 3rd down and 4.
Defensively, you say TJ. I want to say EJ Henderson so badly. You know, great linebacker.
Yeah, very good. Again, we're dating ourselves again, but that's okay.
I'm well dated. That's okay. 3rd down.
My dating days are done.
That's true. That's true. 3rd down for Hillsboro Central Valley. 3rd and 4 from the 45-yard line. Back to pass. Lushik looking. A little bit of time now. Steps up in the pocket. Scrambles. Jukes a guy out to the left side. Stiff arms. Dives. And he'll be about a yard short.
Great moves there by Lushik there as a pocket breakdown, but again, a great open field tackle. Sam Davis as well, knowing where those sticks were, able to get in front of them, plant him down right there, and force a 4th down and 1 here for the Borough offense.
4:40 to go in the first half. Ball just shy of midfield will be 4th and 1. I think this is a spot where you look to go for it here, and I see the Burrows looking like they're going to bring in that power set as Alan Moocher comes in on that offensive line, slides Jack Matson, the left tackle, back into the backfield. 2 fullbacks and a running back behind Lushik. Under center, turn, handoff, flag comes out, blows the play dead. There as we got offsides on the Cardinals, it will be a 1st down.
Killer penalty there for the Cardinals. The Burrows, they went in that power set, so one of the players on defense tried to sneak in a little bit to try to get the leverage, the advantage. Official side, he broke the neutral zone, and it's a 5-yard penalty and a 1st down for the Burrows.
Yep, high school, they will blow that play dead. You're used to seeing NFL version where quarterbacks or whatever on a pass play, if they see that come out, just throw it deep. No, it's blown dead at the high school level. So that's why the play was stopped. 1st and 10 for Hillsboro Central Valley, now into Cardinal territory. Cross here at the 47-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield. They turn, handoff. Gazette to the 45, working his way, spinning, backpedaling his way as he rolls off the would-be tackler up to the 41-yard line for a 6-yard 1st down carry.
It was a Hunter Kleckner, 14 there as they sub him in. He gets the handoff, but yeah, good gain on a 1st down. Try to set up, try to stay ahead of the chains if you're the Borough offense.
That 4-14-24 backfield there with Gazette, Kleckner, and Owens gets me at least once a game. At least once a game it will get me. That time. Kleckner stays.
I'm here for you, Jake.
Appreciate it, Brady. I'm glad someone is. Kleckner will stay in the backfield. He'll be split to the left side. Here in a split back shotgun set. Lushik back to pass. It's going to be quarterback power. Right side. Works his way in. Hurdles by. And he's wrapped up as he jumps up to the 1st down yardage to the 36-yard line. That time, defender coming up was the safety, Schaefer, and he's kind of trying to jump through that one, but Schaefer got enough to bring him down.
Yeah, as the Burrows, they're doing their version of that QB power that Langdon Area-Munich has run successfully here today. But Lushik able to read the play, find the blocks, and fall forward, get another 1st down as the Burrows starting to get some offensive momentum inside the Cardinal 40.
2:48 to go, first half, trailing 13-0. Lushik runs the option, left side, pitch play goes off to Gazette, up to the line of scrimmage. Hit that time by Stremick as he gets up to the line of scrimmage. Forward momentum, pushes him ahead for a 1-yard gain.
Good read there by Lushik, but yeah, Stremick able to get off the block, deliver the first hit, trip up the ball carrier, limit to just a gain of 1.
Borough offense trying to get something going here at the end of the half. Put something into the end zone. Don't want to go down 2 scores at halftime because the Cardinals have the option to receive the kick in the second half. 2nd and 9, almost 2nd and 10, long 2nd and 9. Split back, shotgun set. Lushik looking right. Now he's going to go left over the middle. Caught that time by Halfley. Chase Halfley. No, they say he bobbled it as he was coming down, didn't hold on to it, incomplete.
Yeah, it was coming down, falling down to the ground. Brown might have affected the pass there, but it falls incomplete. And now it sets up 3rd down and long for the Burrows.
Couple of big pass plays this first half for the Burrows. Just unable to haul in. Well, 3 of those ones here, the one down near the goal line, the over the shoulder, and then this one coming across the middle and amongst a crowd. It's a game of inches. 3rd and 10. Burrows in Cardinal territory. Hillsboro Central Valley trailing 13-0 to Langdon Area-Munich. Back to pass. Lushik looking right, nothing. He'll scramble left. Here, little stiff arm juke on the left side. He dives for the sticks. He'll be short by 1 yard, but picks up 9, sets up a nice, much nicer 4th and 1.
Yeah, Sam Davis there and on the tackle, but a good job by Lushik. Once again, the coverage for the Cardinals was there. No one was open. Lushik, though, a good job pulling it down, able to get something out of it, get 9 yards to set up a 4th down and manageable for the Borough offense.
Well, Brady, I regret to inform you, you were wrong in our pregame when you said it would be a 45-minute game. We've hit that mark right now, but we do have a minute 24 to go in
Still
this
quick moving.
first half. It is moving. Burrow's looking to move the sticks, have 4th and 1, bring in the jumbo set, and we're going to have a timeout before it. Timeout called by the Burrows. Play clock was down to 1. They say, okay, we don't want to go 4th and 6. We'll keep it 4th and 1. Use their first timeout. Minute 14 to go in the first half. 13-0 on your Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard. Langdon Area-Munich leading over Hillsboro Central Valley.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side. Corner 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
4th and 1, Hillsboro Central Valley has the ball at the Cardinal 28-yard line. Actually, it's more like a 4th and 2. 1.5, 1, 2. Either way, it's 4th down. Hillsboro Central Valley from the left hash mark. They brought in that heavy set, bringing in Alan Moocher on the offensive line, sliding Jack Matson back to a second fullback spot. They tried to run it earlier on this drive. Cardinals bringing pressure, jumped across the line earlier with the offsides penalty to move the sticks for the Burrows. Now Hillsboro Central Valley seeing if they can get something similar on this one. Minute 14 to go in this first half. Miller will be wide right. They're going to go with the I formation behind Lushik in the normal offensive set. Cardinals a little jumpy up front, don't come across. Lushik will back out of the under center, recall the play up to the line of scrimmage. Now turns, hands off, gives it up to Cassette, pushing the pile forward for a first down.
Yeah, the Burrows trying to get them to go off sides, trying to get them to jump. You saw a personnel penalty there earlier, but good job by the Cardinals to hold their water there. But just give it to Cassette, fall behind the blockers, get maybe an extra push, move the chains here as quickly under a minute now here in the first half.
4-yard gain when he only needed 2. Burrows do have 2 timeouts left here with 53 seconds left before halftime. Lushik run the option here to the right side, pitches it off to Cassette, cuts inside a block from Halfley, spins his way down here to the 19-yard line, picking up 5 yards, and there we have the timeout called. Timeout called by Hillsboro Central Valley. With 44 seconds left, they'll have it 2nd down and 5 from the 19-yard line, trailing 13-0. Your Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Langdon Area-Munich leading 13-0 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Pair of Jax Johnson touchdowns runs, one from 4 yards, one from 3 yards. The second one coming off a defensive interception, that time by Maddox Stremick. Let the Cardinals start with the football. No, I take that back. That was the following drive after the punt. After the punt. Borough defense stood after the interception. It's after the punt there, but either way, it's 13-0. 13-0. Langdon Area-Munich leading over Hillsboro Central Valley. Burrows with the ball. Back to pass, Lushik. Pressure comes, and he's brought down for a sack that time as Keaton Alliot gets in for a second sack of the game.
Yeah, just good pressure there by the Cardinals. Quickly in on Lushik. No chance for him to try to scramble out. Able to get the sack and move him back third down and long.
Timeout called by the Burros, their final timeout with 39 seconds left in this first half. 13-0. Cardinals lead the Burros. On yourliveevent.com, the Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Langdon Area-Munich 13, Hillsboro Central Valley 0 after the third sack of the first half by the Cardinal defense. Hillsboro Central Valley has it 3rd and 11. Here, ball just on the opposite side of the 25-yard line. As they come up out of the sideline huddle, split two receivers right in Miller and Rognus. Tight end Halfley left side. Split backs in the backfield with Lushik. Owens to the left, Cassette to the right. Pump fake, now Lushik tucks, runs, falls forward here, gets it up to the 22, and fourth down. They're going to let the clock run. Cardinals not taking one of their timeouts here, so it will be up to the line of scrimmage. Burros back to pass. Lushik looking, lofts it over the middle for Miller, off his hand and incomplete. Just a seam road up the middle and just off the fingertips. It's an incomplete pass, and it's a turnover on downs. Goes back to the Cardinals. 13 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, Miller was able to beat his man. He was open right at the goal line. Pass just a little bit off of the fingers, and killer for the Burros. They had the play, just unable to execute, and they keep scoreless on the scoreboard.
From the 22-yard line, Cardinals have 13 seconds, 2 timeouts. They're going to come out. 2 receivers left on the near side, 1 right, then it's just going to be back in the shotgun and take the knee. Cardinals will kneel it down and end our first half, leading on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard, 13-0 on a pair of Jax Johnson touchdown runs in that first half. It is Langdon Area-Munich leading over Hillsboro Central Valley as we're going to go down to the field with our halftime coaches' comments. Brady Siebels tracking down head coach Joe Johnson for the Burros, as there they'll find each other, and we'll go down to Coach Johnson.
Coach Johnson here, your offense, you've gotten some yardage here. What can you do to try to capitalize or punch it in here in the second half?
Yeah, just a few missed opportunities on that. After that interception, we had an opportunity in the red zone to score and couldn't come up with points. Then gave up a big drive after that. Just had an opportunity right here. We had a couple of drop balls that we don't normally have, and so we'll get refocused and come out with energy for the second half. We'll be okay.
Defensively, how do you try to counteract the power run game from the Cardinals?
We need tackle. It's all about getting to the ball carrier, and it's all about block destruction, and we'll make a couple of adjustments now at halftime.
Coach, thanks for the time.
Joe Johnson, head coach for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, your halftime coach's comments as Langdon Area-Munich leads 13-0 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard. Back with our halftime report next on yourliveevent.com. The auto dealers of Ada are ready for fall with huge savings on all new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as huge savings on OEM parts and accessories. Lee Brothers Sales and Kelly's Chrysler Center have a nice selection of trucks, vans, SUVs, and cars, plus many fresh trade-ins and new 2026 models available for order. You can see all their inventory online at LeeBrosAdaMN.com and Kelly'sChryslerCenter.com, or stop in and talk to one of their friendly salespeople. The auto dealers of Ada, serving the Red River Valley and Lakes Country for over 90 years.
When you're ready to build, remodel, or take on your next project, start with Ada Building Center. You'll find premium lumber, quality products, and honest advice you can count on from people who take the time to help you find exactly what you need. At Ada Building Center, it's about more than just materials. It's about helping you build your dreams and your community. Ada Building Center, quality you can build on, family values you can count on. Proud to serve the community you call home. Call today for your custom quote and get started on your next project with confidence.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The YourLiveEvent.com halftime report in Langdon. Langdon Area-Munich leading over Hillsboro Central Valley at half, 13-0 our score, as they were able to get in on a 4-yard Jax Johnson touchdown run with 1:14 to go in the first quarter, capping off an 83-yard, 2-minute, 37-second drive. A big 22-yard run by Johnson and a 24-yard pass from Johnson to Easton Schaefer. Got him down near the goal line. Johnson finished it off. Next scoring drive came in the second quarter. It was a 53-second, 51-yard touchdown drive. Most of the yards coming on a Johnson to Tanner McDonald pass down the right sideline on a little wheel route, and able to get him down as Johnson powered in from 3 yards out. Missed the first, made the second PAT, and 13-0 is our halftime score. Cardinals, the number 1 seed Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals, leading over the number 8 seeded Hillsboro Central Valley Burros at half, 13-0. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
Halftime report, the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals leading the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 13-0. Look at our first half stats in this one. For the Cardinals, Jax Johnson, 11 carries, 66 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Sam Davis, 3 carries for 17 total yards. There was a kneel down at the end of the half for a team carry of -4 yards. Added all together, you get 15 carries, 79 yards on the ground for the Cardinal offense. Through the air, Johnson started 0 for 2 with a pick, but then completed his last 4 for 85 yards in total. 1 to Easton Schaefer for 24, 2 to Tanner McDonald for 55 total yards, and a 6-yarder to Sam Davis there. 85 passing, 79 rushing, 164 yards of offense in the first half for the Cardinals. They had 1 turnover, 1 penalty, picking up 8 first downs in the first half. Johnson was scoring runs of 4 and 3 yards. He's 1 of 2 on the PATs as well. Defensively, it was 2 sacks for Keaton Aliata, 1 for Theo Rompro, and it was Maddox Stremick with an interception on defense for the Cardinals. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Sawyer Owens, 4 carries, 3 yards. Tyson Lushik, 8 carries for 34 yards. Carson Gazette with 8 carries, 29 yards. Hunter Kleckner, 2 carries for 9 yards. 3 sacks on the team rush side for a total of negative 25 yards. 25 carries, 50 yards in total for the Borough offense in the first half. Through the air, Tyson Lushik is 2 of 8 passing with an interception for 14 yards, a 5-yarder to Griffin Mitzel, a 9-yarder to Bryce Miller in the first half. 50 plus 14 is 64 yards of offense in the first half for Hillsboro Central Valley. They had 1 turnover, picking up 5 first downs, 1 penalty in the first half defensively. Brody Ragnas with an interception for the Borough defense. That's your first half stats here on yourliveevent.com. We thank you for joining. Yep,
I got Coach Kravachka here for the Cardinals, and Coach offensively able to get the run game going, able to power it in, able to get a couple touchdowns to lead 13-0 at halftime.
Yeah, I thought other than that interception we threw on the first drive, I thought we were pretty good on offense. We're a methodical type football team on offense, not like we got the high flyers like in the past, but we did a good job. They stopped us. Credit to them on the 4th and 2, but it's a 4-quarter football game, and we got to make sure we come out here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, defensively, how can you continue to keep on going? You've made some timely stops when you needed to.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is we got to keep Lushik contained in the pocket. He's kind of got outside our contain, but I'm happy with our pass rush. As long as we get pressure up the middle, our defensive ends are quality football players. So, if we keep getting after him and making it trouble on him, we should be in good shape.
Coach, thanks for the time.
All right, thank you.
There is Brady Siebels with head coach Josh Kravachka for the Cardinals of Langdon Area-Munich as they lead Hillsboro Central Valley 13-0. Cardinals over the Burros at the end of the half. Second half coming up. Here, Cardinals will have the choice to receive when we return on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
New Solid-Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid-Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
At the half, Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals leading over Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 13-0. Out of town scoreboard from Dakota Heritage Bank around the state at half. It is Ellendale Edgeley-Colm leading 20-7 over Botno. It is Velva Garrison Drake Animus opening up the scoreboard in the first half, leading 38-6 as they've hit halftime there at Velva. And it's the number 2 seed Kildare leading Dickinson Trinity 12-6 at halftime in the other quarterfinal round games. And Langdon Area-Munich leading over Hillsboro Central Valley 13-0. Here, so our out-of-town scoreboard from Dakota Heritage Bank. Brady, so we look down at this one, getting ready for the second half. We're talking halftime adjustments here. What's the big adjustment you see? We'll start with the Burros there as they'll come out on defense trailing by 2 scores.
Well, Coach Pastor Joe Johnson talked about it. They just got to tackle better here in this second half. A lot of too many second effort plays type of a thing, and really when you counteract that with the Cardinals, they've done a great job of wrapping up. Obviously, you're going to have some missed tackles, but especially on that last drive, a lot of just one-on-one plays where the Cardinals able to make the tackle, limited the gain a couple times. It would have been a foot race and a potential touchdown if the Burros could have gotten a broken tackle. But the Cardinals have done just a great job of wrapping up, getting the legs and not giving that second effort yardage. And if you're the Burros, you got to try to do that on the other side of the thing, right? Too many broken tackles that Langdon has had to propel them to bigger gains that has helped propel them into this 13-0 lead.
There, keys in this second half. Cardinals and Burros. Cardinals will have the ball to start the second half. When we come back, we'll wrap up our halftime report. Third quarter action. North Dakota Class A quarterfinal playoff football. Langdon Area-Munich leading over Hillsboro Central Valley 13-0.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Second half kickoff moments away in Langdon. Thanks again for joining us here today on YourLiveEvent.com, bringing this audio-only broadcast. Myself, Jarek Berkmeyer, Brady Siebel's with me down the sideline. Burros kicking right to left as they begin the second half. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button here for all the updates coming your way with YourLiveEvent.com. We got playoffs here, volleyball playoffs coming up as well. Mark your calendars for those. Kick is off and received here by the Cardinals at the 12-yard line as Schaefer will bring it up all the way to the 35-yard line. There, a gain of 23 on that return by Easton Schaefer. Cardinals offense comes out.
Yeah, good run there, able to get some yardage out of it, set them up in good field position. Now if you're the Cardinals, you've gotten some drives here in these first 2 quarters. Can you keep it up here? A touchdown drive here would be big here to open up the second half.
From the shotgun set, running back to the left side, quarterback Jax Johnson will turn, hand off to Sam Davis. Right side, ball comes out, it's picked up by the Burros. The ball just stripped out as he crossed the line of scrimmage, picked up by Hillsboro Central Valley, and a big play for the Burro defense.
Tyson Lushik there in on the fumble recovery, and yeah, a couple Burro players kind of turned into a pile, just able to get the hand on the football, strip it out, and a perfect start if you're Hillsboro Central Valley. Get the turnover in Cardinal territory. Now, can your offense do something with it? You've gotten yardage, you have gotten some drives together. Can you punch it in and get 6 points into the end zone on this drive?
Cardinal defense picked up the slack after the turnover in the first half, trying to do the same here. Burros give it off right side. Carson Cazette powering his way through down to the 35-yard line. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Yeah, good job. Just able to follow the blockers there, lower the shoulder down. That's what you want to do if you're Hillsboro Central Valley. Try to reestablish this ground game, reestablish this momentum. See if you can maybe try to impose your will here in this third quarter.
Burros and Bryce Miller left side. Griffin Mitzel right side as the receivers. I formation, tight end left side. In the back here, it's Cazette again carrying forward. Just defensive line said, we're not moving on this one. Stonewalled up. He tried to spin off. Lusha came in trying to do a modified tush push. Nothing happening there. No gain. Brings up third down.
Yeah, Schneider, Hawkinson there, as well as Theo Romfo just winning the battle up front there. Also number 51, Keaton Alyad as well, just winning the battle, getting the push in the backfield to force no gain on the play, set up third down.
Hunter Kleckner will be the lone back in the pistol set with a double wing formation. Lushik going to keep it left side in the backfield, stopped, busted to the outside, diving for the pylon down to the 31-yard line. Should be enough for a first down.
Yeah, official on the near side pointing first down, and Stremick with the trip, but a great job there by Lushik. Second effort bouncing off of his own player, bouncing it to the outside along that far sideline, knowing where he needed to, diving forward, getting enough for a first down and move the chains for the Burros.
Jack Matson, Jamison Lee, John Matson, Colin Jen, and Brody Dick off your offensive line. Hunter Kleckner in right now as a fullback along with Owens as your running backs. They're going to pitch it to Kleckner running on the right side. He'll get to the outside edge and get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time for Kleckner. Kleckner along with Owens, Gazette in that running back rotation. Chase Hafley, your tight end. Bryce Miller, Brody Rognes, Griffin Mitzel, your receiver rotation for the Burros.
Yeah, TJ Henderson, a great job to get off of his block from his linebacker position and then make the tackle to limit it to a loss of 1 on the play.
TJ Henderson, Maddox Stremick, your cornerbacks. Sam Davis, Easton Schaefer, your safeties. Jax Johnson alongside Dawson Downs and Evan Autumn as your linebackers. Theo Romfro and Keaton Alyat, your defensive ends. Evan Hawkinson and Landon Schneider, your defensive tackles. Burrows run the play left side. It's going to be a quarterback power. Now it's going to run into a stretch play as Lushik works out left side, breaks it into the second level, getting through some arm tackles, and the senior quarterback powering his way here for an 8-yard gain.
Evan Autumn there, one of them in on the tackle from the linebacker position. But yeah, great job of just patient running there by Lushik. Let the play develop, let the hole form, power through, lower the head, lower the shoulder, and get 8 yards to set up third down and manageable inside the 25. 4-down territory here for the Burros.
3rd and 2, left hash mark. Short side of the field as will be Griffin Mitzel out wide. Here as Bryce Miller will be out wide right side. Handoff. Carson Cazette checks back in, runs forward, gets it down here to the 20-yard line, and will be very close on a first down. And our officials calling for an official timeout. Now they're just saying it is a first down. It is a first down. Move the chains.
It is the first down, so don't trust Coach Trevor Kittleson there. He was saying it was Short was trying to motion to his offensive coordinator there, the assistant coaches, how far he needed to, but he'll take the first down instead, and a good job by the Burro blocking. Just get a hole, get what you need, and move the chains to set up first down and 10 inside the red zone.
After the Cardinals offense fumbled on their first play of the third quarter, Burrow's offense has picked up back-to-back first downs. They run it right side now with Slayer Owens. Little slip in the backfield, but recovers on the right side, and he's able to work his way down up to the 12-yard line. It will be a gain of 8.
Jax Johnson there on the tackle, and yeah, you mentioned kind of the stumble kind of worked in the favor. It allowed Owens to get low and then able to break a tackles off of the stumble, pick up 7 yards to bring up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, leverage wins. Leverage wins. Here, so it'll be 2nd and 3. Clock hits 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley from the right hash mark going right to left on the road, trailing the Cardinals of Langdon Area-Munich 13-0. High formation behind Tyson Lushik under center. Give inside. Carson Cazette. Big hole that time, falling behind the right side of that offensive line. He'll have the first down, 1st and goal now as he gets down to the 9.
Yeah, great job. The offensive line, get the push, give it to the first man through on the fullback, follow that block, get the yardage that you need, and set up first down and goal for the Burros. You've been here before, right? You got turned over in the first quarter. Can you punch it in? Can you get in the end zone to get 6 points?
You beat me to it, Brady. First half, Burrows 0 of 2 in the red zone, trying to change that up now. Hunter Kleckner will come in as the fullback. Slayer Owens stays at the tailback. Bryce Miller, Brody Rogers out wide right side. They're going to put Hafley out wide left side. Inside give here to Kleckner as he keeps the pile pushing, keeps it pushing, and gets down to the
fumble.
No, a ball comes out. And the Cardinals going to recover.
Yeah, Theo Romfo in on the pile, just able to strip the football out of Kleckner. He was laying on the ground saying, I got it. The Cardinals helping out the official pointing. Theo Romfo at the bottom of the pile, and another turnover, a turnover inside the 5 here for the Cardinals.
0 for 3 on red zone possessions for the Burros. Cardinal defense helping come up big here with a couple of turnovers by their offense. 7-10 from the 3-yard line here in the third quarter. Cardinals, Johnson will be alone in the backfield. He'll take on the quarterback Power as he gets into the third level. Just tripped up that time. Lushik comes up as he's upended at the 15-yard line, gain of 12 to get them out of the shadow of their own end zone and a first down.
Yeah, just a good run there. It really was just to try to get them out of the shadow of their own end zone, but Jackson able to find the spot, make a move, and get 12 yards to bring up first down and 10 from the 15-yard line.
Jax Johnson, your quarterback, Sam Davis, your fullback, tight end Theo Romfro, wide receivers Easton Schaefer, Tanner McDonald, Maddox Stremick. Here as the will keep time by the quarterback Johnson. Stiff arms on the right side, into the 30, to the 35, 40, down the right sideline, at midfield, stops, stutters, cuts back inside, still on his feet, to the 30, to the 25, and pushed out after a big gain all the way down to the 25-yard line from 115 across midfield to the 25, and a big run for the Cardinals.
Yeah, just a read option play. Johnson making the right read, and again, tackling, able to break a couple of tackles. Broke the first one to spring him free, then able to break another one to get him even further down the field to the 25 as the Cardinals looking to extend their lead here in the third quarter.
12 yards followed by 60 yards, and the Cardinals have flipped the field down to the 25-yard line. In the shotgun, they're going to set up a little screen play over to the left side to the tight end, Romfro. He'll catch it on the edge. Slips, though, as he goes down at the 21-yard line. Will be a 4-yard gain for Romfro on that first down tight end screen.
Yeah, set up the tight end screen, and Romfro had blockers. Just the turf monster got him there, but still, nonetheless, positive yardage on first down. Set up second down and 6.
Second and 6. Burrow defense here. Oh, we got to get the Cardinal offense out there as we didn't get them out because of that big long play there with the offense line. Dawson Downs, Devin Hawkinson, Landon Schneider, Colton Hine, and Keaton Aliot on that offensive line for the Cardinals. Man in motion, that's Schaefer going left to right. Then all will be 2 receivers right, 1 left. In the backfield, it will be Johnson keeping it himself, runs forward, grabbed up by Miller. Mitzel tripping him up low, and it will be either at or just shy of the first down, just shy of the first down, brings up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd down and 1, just a simple power play, and if you're the Bros, can you bow up? Can you get 2 negative plays here to try to get off the field?
Read option, and it is Johnson, and nearly a negative play as kickoff hit him in the backfield, but Johnson just strength that time there to shrug him off and picks up about half a yard. Going to be now, though, a 4th down.
Yeah, Colin Jennen in there as well as, Johnson just a good shot to get back to the line of scrimmage. Would have been about a -2, -3-yard play, but instead just able to power his way through, backpedal, and get to the line of scrimmage to still set up 4th down and short.
Burrow defense with a 4th down stop in the first half, trying to repeat right now as Maddox Stremick will come in with the sideline play into the huddle. He'll be the slot receiver left side. Schaefer out wide left. They're going to go in the backfield shotgun, and it's going to be Johnson left side. Hurdles over the line, first down. First down here as they move the chains up here to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, power play. Johnson able to get through. Also, a good job of holding 2 hands on the football. One of the Burrow defenders went in for the strip there, but Johnson 2 hands on the ball, able to keep it. Ball security after the fumble on the last possession as it's first down from the 12.
Pistol set. Johnson takes the snap, and he'll hand off to Sam Davis right side. Has carried for 3 yards on first down.
Mitzel there, the first one in on the contact for Hillsboro Central Valley, but a gain of 3 brings up second down and 7.
3:50 to go, third quarter. Cardinals drive that start on their 3-yard line after a defensive fumble recovery. And a 60-yard run by Jax Johnson helping them flip the field, picked up the 4th down conversion. Now they have it 2nd and 7. Shotgun set, it will be Davis to the right side of Johnson. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Snap comes back. Play action looking left side. Johnson, nothing there. Steps up in the pocket, runs up the middle of the field, dives here for the end zone. He's in for the score. Johnson with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game.
Cardinals, they were trying to set up a quick hitter on a slant play. Call wasn't there, but Johnson able to recognize it and then just pulled it down, able to scramble and get into the end zone for another rushing touchdown.
7-yard touchdown run. He now has 24 rushing touchdowns on the season. approaching 1,300 yards on the ground. Oh, he's also got 1,500 yards and another 13 touchdowns passing on the season, too. He's on to kick the PAT as the kick is up and might have been partially blocked at the line. It's no good. The PAT fails, but the Cardinals extend their lead, leading 19-0 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Cardinal scoring drive going 97 yards in 3 minutes, 56 seconds. Taking a lead now 19-0 on Jax Johnson's third rushing touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals up 3 scores, 19-0. 3:24 left to go in quarter number 3. And really, credit on that drive. I know Johnson had the big run, had the touchdown, but Theo Romfro there with the fumble recovery inside the 5-yard line for the defense to make a play as well. Sam Davis will kick off for the Cardinals as the line drive kick will be picked up by the up back. Kazette at the 28-yard line to the 35, pushing the tackle up here to the 40, to the 41, to the 42. Whistle blows at the 43, no, at the 41. They're going to keep him back at the 41 with the progress stopped there. So it will be Hillsboro Central Valley football here as they've had 3 red zone possessions. They've been able to move the ball some on offense, picked up a couple first downs, 3 on that last drive alone. But into the red zone there where the field gets tight. Some struggles out there for the Borough offense there as they look to pick up some points now.
Yeah, you mentioned that. How can you recover if you're Hillsboro Central Valley? Obviously, you're a little bit frustrated. 3 red zone trips, no points to show for it, but still plenty of time. You still got to play your game.
Inside give, fullback here to Carson Kazette, just shy of the 45 to the 44-yard line, so a 3-yard gain. And I think, too, if you are the Cardinals, you got to be thinking back a little bit to last week against Northern Cass. You were up 21-0 and then 19 unanswered by the Jaguars. Now, Jaguars offense a little bit different than the Burrows. Burrows like to ground and pound. The Jaguars will go to the air, threw it 47 times last week. Lushik has only thrown 124 on the season coming into this game. Here's a triple option they're going to give left side on the pitch here to Sawyer Owens out of an ankle tackle, stumbles his way back up to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Burrows have it now, 3rd down.
And you talk about that last week against Northern Cass, you got to imagine that was something that was talked about, was having a good start if you're the Cardinals, and necessarily this half didn't get off to a great start. Fumble on your first offensive play, but a great job by the defense to get that red zone stop, and then offensively able to get the power game going to extend the lead to make it 19-0. As now 3rd down and 7 for Hillsboro Central Valley. Clock ticking, just over 2 minutes to go in the quarter.
Both teams with 2 turnovers in this game. Blitz shown here by Cardinals coming off the edge. Lushik steps into the pocket, can't get away as he's falling down, can't throw it away as he's wrapped up there back to the 39-yard line. Loss of 5 as he's teamed up 3 Cardinals in on that sack, led by defensive tackle Devin Hawkinson.
Yeah, Hawkinson, Alyad as well, was there on the tackle, and that was just with a 3rd down and 7. Routes did not develop, and the defensive line just able to get off their blocks, force the sack to bring up 4th down and long, and a punting situation for the Burrows.
So Brody Dickoff will be in punt formation as Easton Schaefer in punt returns. Stands on his own 20-yard line. Low kick might have been blocked partially by the Cardinals. It will take about an 8-yard Burrow roll, though, down to the 38-yard line. So a net of 22 on the punt, and the Cardinals take over with 1:13 to go in quarter number 3.
This is what you're set up here. If you're the Cardinals, this power offense, you'll take that right here. 1st down from the 37-yard line. You're going to try to run power. You're going to try to run some clock here. Try to, get it into the 4th quarter and just try to shorten the game here if you're the Cardinals.
Burrows defense will be looking for the ball too, so watch that peanut punch there, ball security. Schaefer in the slot right goes in motion to the left side. It's going to be option give here to Davis through the middle to the 45, here up to the 48-yard line, gain of 9, just shy of the first down sticks.
Tyson Lushik there in on the stop, but you just mentioned that as Davis on the run there, 2 hands on the football as he was approaching contact. That's what you got to do. Most importantly is possession of the ball. If you're the Cardinals, you don't need that extra kind of second effort. You'll obviously take it, but most importantly, 2 hands on the football. You want to make sure that you hold on to the football and end this possession no matter what, with the kick, whether that be a punt or if you can get into the end zone to extend the lead.
They spot the ball. Officials come in, look at it, and say, no, first down, 10-yard gain. So 1st and 10, trips receivers to the right side. Here, Davis in the pistol set behind Johnson. They'll give to Davis into the line of scrimmage. Burrows blitz come. Hafley there hits him in the backfield, falls forward here. Gain of 3 on first down as our clock ticks down to the final 30 seconds of the quarter number 3.
Yeah, Cardinals do not have to run a play if they don't wish to. And yeah, you mentioned there, Davis just a good job getting that second effort to get positive yardage out of it as clock ticking under 15 seconds. See if the Cardinals try to run a play before the end of the quarter.
They will get up to the line of scrimmage here with 11 on the clock. They will snap it. Johnson back to pass, looking on that crossing route across. It's caught that time by Renfro with a stiff arm here. Rognes trying to rip it out. Gets it his way up to the 34-yard line, 14-yard gain. Burrows defense trying to undercut it and pick it off, but just over the reach. Renfro able to grab it for the first down.
Yeah, similar play design. They ran it in the first half. Fake like you're going to go left, then leak a receiver out toward the near sideline, the Cardinals sideline. Renfro able to make the catch and get a first down.
6'3" tight end's a nice target to have. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals when we come back. 4th quarter, they lead 19-0 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
4th quarter in Langdon. Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals coming in as the number 1 seeded team, 10-0 on the year, taking on Hillsboro Central Valley, number 8 ranked seeded team, 8-2. They've won 5 straight coming into this one, but the Cardinals leading 19-0 as we start our 4th quarter. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals, now going right to left. Ball here at the 34-yard line. Jax Johnson back to pass. Pump fake going down the left sideline. Pass into the wind. It's underthrown. Picked off by Sawyer Owens. Owens with the pick. Comes back on the right side. Caught from behind. Here as he had to stop, and then Schaefer able to recover. Gets it back to the 20-yard line. So the pick into the wind, and it's back to the Burrow offense with the ball.
Yeah, 50-50 ball, trying to get it to Easton Schaefer. He stumbled a little bit right at the goal line, as then Owens just able to catch it almost as if a punt into the wind. Ball kind of floated a little bit, but a big turnover here if you're Hillsboro Central Valley. Now can your offense get onto the field, or can your offense get going? Can you get into the end zone here?
Well, it's not going to help that they have a penalty here before the snap, as they have an unsportsmanlike called on Hillsboro Central Valley. Mark it back 10 yards on the half the distance. So I know it's 10 yards, but now you're starting at your 10-yard line. But I was going to say, too, on that play, remarkably similar to the Cardinal interception in the first half, that ball thrown in the wind where the receiver has a step, but then just dying there with that breeze coming through. Burrows under center. Lushik will turn, hand off, fullback a give, and up to the 14-yard line. There as Is that Kazette?
Yeah, Kazette in on the carry, 4 yards. And if you're the Cardinals, yeah, you'll take that as really just going to try to keep everything in front of you. You'll give up some yards, but really most importantly, the clock is your friend. Fourth quarter, 3-possession game. If you're the Cardinals, can't let anyone by you, and just see if maybe you can have the Burros help you to use up some of the clock here on this drive.
Burros have not been a big play explosive offense on the season as Lushik takes the pass, throws out to the right side. It's a little miscommunication, thrown short that time, incomplete, intended for Mitzel. Burros had the big long touchdown run last week from Owens. Lushik had a long run, also had one against Oaks. Your biggest play has probably been a tip ball reception by Chase Hafley back in week 2 against the Tommies in Thompson for the long touchdown pass. Other than that, yeah, just a handful of those big, true, 40-plus yard plays by the Burro offense this year.
The last play was trying to get it to Mitzel. Lushik thought he was going to curl back. Mitzel just ran a straight seam route. Miscommunication to fall incomplete and bring up 3rd and 16.
Lushik in the pistol set, sends Owens in motion, left side to right side. Pressure comes, he's back to the pack, and he's sacked again. The defense bringing him back down to the 6-yard line, and back again, the 5th sack that time as Romfro gets in again.
Yeah, Romfro kind of took a stutter step there, a little bit of a delay blitz. The offensive line did not pick him up. He came in there untouched and able to get the sack to bring it back 4th down and 24 inside the 10.
Loss of 8 on the 5th sack by the Cardinal defense, and they got their ears pinned back now. Lushik in the Dickoff rather in the punt formation as the pressure comes, just gets it off, and it will take a bounce, little bit of a Burro roll. Will hit the Burros at the 34-yard line. Net punt of 28 yards, but very close there with Dickoff almost getting run into there. Cardinal defense just pulled up in time.
Yeah, the snap was a little bit low there for Dickoff, so Dickoff maybe had to take an extra step before the punt, and yeah, the pressure came. Good job just to get it away, but 1st down and 10 as the Cardinals have it inside the 31. So again, field position battle in the plus side of the territory for the Cardinals to try to maybe try to put the nail in the coffin here in this contest.
Short field when they try and do so. From the 33-yard line of the Burros, they come out, trips receivers on the wide side, the left side of the formation, working from right to left. Little counter play as they give off to Davis. He takes a stutter step left, goes back right side, takes the handoff, forward across the line of scrimmage, following his offensive line for 3 yards.
Yeah, Mitzel there in on the tackle, but yeah, follow the offensive line, get 3 yards, keep 2 hands on the football, and get positive yardage. Try to bleed off some clock here as just past 2 minutes gone by the time this play is ran.
Yeah, Davis had that fumble in the first play of the 3rd quarter. The last 4 rushes he had it, holding it 2 hands tight to the chest. He'll be in the backfield to the right side of Johnson in the shotgun set. It's a direct snap back to Davis. Johnson becomes a lead blocker. Davis gets out around the left side edge, across the 30, down here to the 26-yard line before he's pushed back. Lushik and Owens grabbing him up, pushing him back, and it'll be a 5-yard gain. Brings up now 3 to go.
Yeah, Lushik diving in there. That one on the far sideline, that made a pop. That sounded like it hurt on this chilly game, but or this chilly day. But yeah, positive yards now, 3rd down and 4. If you're the Burros, hey, you just got to keep playing, right? Play for pride nonetheless. See if you can get a stop here, and then you never know. Try to give it to your offense here in the stages of the 4th quarter.
Davis maybe took a little shot there as he comes off on this play, just kind of like, I just need a play. Evan Autumn will come in the backfield to the right side of Johnson, trips receivers to the left side, tight end right side. They'll run the play action or read option. Right side, Johnson carries forward and has the 1st down. Needed 4, picks up 6.
Yeah, Bryce Miller, they're in on the tackle, but Johnson just able to keep the feet moving, keep churning, fall forward, lean ahead to get that 1st down at the inside the 25 to the 21-22 yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals.
Clock keeps running here. 8:45 to go in this 4th quarter. Velva's put up a 50-burger on Park River area, 50-6 with a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter in Velva. Pistol set. Davis is back into the backfield. Schaefer goes motion left side to right side. 2 receivers over on that right side. Here's a read option. They give it off to Davis. Here's he's hit by Kazette coming up from the linebacker spot. And Davis able to pick up Here now going to be 2nd and 5 after the game.
Yeah, good push there from that offensive line. Not trying to do anything crazy, right? They're just they're going to take this ground and pound. They're going to try to get the yardage when they can. 5 yards. They will take that. Officially, they'll mark it 2nd down and 6. But if you're the Cardinals, this drive exactly what you need. Get positive yardage, get some first downs, take some time off the clock.
On 2nd and 6. Johnson will put Schaefer in the backfield with him. They'll run it, and then an inside handoff back to Davis going to the right side. He works around in the corner, brought down on that right side edge. So they put Schaefer in the backfield. Davis is a wing back on the left side. They have Schaefer going from right to left. Davis coming from left to right. Schaefer gives it to Davis, and Davis picks up the first down on that edge up here to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, the Cardinals going into their the bag of tricks works to get a first down, and it's a first down and goal as if you're the Cardinals. 7.5 minutes, first down and goal. If you can get the touchdown, might just seal the game here to advance into the semifinals.
Borough defense here with Matson, Jenin, Dickoff, Miller up front, Kazette, Mitzel, Halfley, linebackers, Owens, Rognes, Lushik, and Jacob Miller, your defensive backs. Here they give to Sam Davis, right side. Burrows in, lowering the head, driving down, and he's brought down shy. Needed 1 more yard to go. Pickup of 6. 2nd and goal, though, from the 1-yard line.
Davis just a good job to get skinny. Kind of snuck through in a couple of different Borough tacklers for that second effort. Tried to stretch, reach out towards the goal line, but had the knee down, but still get positive yards. They'll mark him down at the 2 for 2nd and goal from there.
Jonathan Christie will come in for the Cardinals here, and he will be part of a heavy set. They're going to put him there down on that offensive line, the extra tight end lineman. Here as Johnson will take, handoff Davis. Davis runs through into the end zone for the 1-yard score, and the Cardinals extend their lead up now 25-0 pending the point after attempt.
Yeah, they went power. They put in an extra lineman. It works to get the push as Davis lowers the shoulder, was met at the goal line, able to drive the potential tackler backwards, gets into the end zone to extend the lead to 25-0.
Jax Johnson will kick the extra point. Pro to hold. Here as the snap, hold, kick, and kick is blocked. Someone got the hand up there, blocked it, so the PAT no good, but the Cardinals now leading 25-0 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seat sale scoreboard, 6:25 left to go, 4th quarter on YourLiveEvent.com.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sail steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Cardinals scoring drive as they go 33 yards. Cap it off with a 2-yard Sam Davis touchdown run. They go those 33 yards here in 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Same as time of possession there as their last scoring drive where they went 97 yards. So a couple of scoring drives though. Sandwich and an interception by the Cardinal offense. Now the kickoff by the Cardinals, and the Burrows run reverse here. Give it up to Bryce Miller, left side, and snuffed out. Read perfectly that time. Sam Davis on the kick coverage said, "You're not fooling me," and tackles Miller here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Caleb McDonald in on the tackle there as well. But yeah, good job by the Cardinals. Recognize the Burrows trying to get the trick play, trying to set up something here in the 4th quarter, but a good job for the Cardinals. Keep the football in front of them, see where it is, and get the tackle. So bring up first down, return to the 30. So the Burrows are going to have to try to go a longer field to try to get on the scoreboard.
6:19 to go in this 4th quarter. Burrows give off right side. Sawyer Owens, stiff arm, still on his feet, up and then trying to cut, slowed him up there as a little slippage, but also right there to clean him up was Maddox Stremick for the tackle. Burrows, we'll see here, they are huddling up here. with the no gain.
Yeah, Stremick just a good job there of following the football, reading it, and then getting into the backfield there to force it to no gain on the play to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Owens really balled up today. 7 carries, just 11 yards for him as he has not found the room to run. Play action, Lushik looking. Left side, he's going to go deep, looking for Bryce Miller down the field. Overthrown that time, unable to connect. Incomplete. Now Lushik 2 of 10 passing. 14 yards and an interception on the day.
Yeah, Stremick there in on the coverage there against Miller, but Hillsboro Central Valley, right? You're going to have to try to go to the passing game here, and that not necessarily what the offense is built to do. So if you're the Cardinals, again, just try to stay with the receivers. If you're the defensive lineman, pin your ears back, see maybe if you can get sack number 6 of the game.
They'll have, they'll be off on their horses this time. 3rd and 10. Lushik in the shotgun set. Gazette in the backfield with him. Looking to his left. He'll throw to the wide side of the field. It's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Batted down that time. Here, and looked like Landon Schneider with the deflection that time.
Yeah, that looked like 51 Keen Alyot with the deflection from my side, but one of them able to get the hand up, get the deflection to bring up 4th down and long for the Borough offense.
Oh, was someone in that D tackle D end combo. There we go. 4th down, Burrows. Bring in Griffin Mitzel for the receivers, needing to pick up the 10 yards. Here on 4th down in their own territory at the 30-yard line. 5:37 to go, 4th quarter, trailing 25-0. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Lushik back to pass. Nice swing move on the outside edge by Romfro, and he'll wrap up that time, teaming up along with Devin Hawkinson as they each pick up a half a sack on that one. That's 2.5 for Romfro, 1.5 for Hawkinson.
Yeah, Hawkinson, Romfo, meet me at the quarterback as with it 4th down and 10. Burrows had to let Lushik had to try to let the routes develop, and the Cardinals just able to get off of their blocks, get the sack, and force the turnover on downs with 5.5 to play.
5:32 to go in this one as the Cardinals take over at the 24-yard line. Here is the play run and a little, just Burrows coming up and able to get the stop as Davis runs forward here as a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, and Jack Matson there in the first man through, able to shed his block, get the TFL, bring up 2nd down and 11.
Outside of the kneel down, that's the first negative run that I have in my stat sheet for the Cardinals today. It's been impressive there is the not getting, they've had a couple no gains, but as far as actually losing yardage, they have not done that until that play. Here's they send McDowell in motion, left side, right side, 2 receivers right side. They hand off to Davis on the read option. He'll be forward here, across the 25, down here to the 23-yard line for a 2-yard carry.
And just get the block. Hey, credit for Hillsboro Central Valley, right? Their defense is still going to play. They're still going to play hard, able to get a TFL limited to just 2, playing for pride, if nothing else, here for the Hillsboro Central Valley and forcing a 3rd down and 7.
And this Borough defense that over this 5-game winning streak has allowed just 16 total points, and their last 7 games allowing a total of 22 points here. But 25 put up by the Carls today, showing their offense with some explosive plays and some methodical drives as well, and taking advantage of some short fields as Jax Johnson will run up there, the quarterback power. He'll be just short, bringing up 4th down to the 25-yard line, or to the 15-yard line. 15-yard line, and it'll be 4th and 1. Yeah,
they've ran that play for success throughout the game, and in this one, able to get positive yardage, able to get it from 3rd down and a medium to a 4th and short here for the Cardinals.
Johnson, 19 carries, $169, 3 touchdowns on the offensive end by my stat sheet here today. Having himself a game. They're going to put Romfro in the backfield now. All next to Johnson, as he will turn into a lead blocker. Johnson will run forward, pick up the 1st down. Down inside the 10, falls forward to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal after the 6-yard carry.
Yeah, put Romfo in, use him as a lead blocker from that normal tight end spot. Follow him and get the 1st down to set up 1st down and goal with 3:20 to play here for the Cardinals.
You got 6'2", 200 running the ball behind 6'3", 230. And on that left side, too, you got some guys moving the pile up front. It's a lot to defend. Here's we go. Approach 3 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Langdon Area-Munich with two receivers right, one left. Schaefer, the lone receiver to the left side. Johnson in the backfield. Hands off to Davis. Davis up to the 6-yard line. As trying to rip the ball out. Dickoff can't get away from Davis, and he's brought down to the 6 after the 3-yard carry.
Yeah, Colin Jenin in there as well. 2 hands on the football. Get some positive yardage out to the 6-yard line. 2nd down and goal from there as the clock's still ticking. 2.5 to play here in the contest.
Touchdowns this second half. 7 yards from Jax Johnson, 2 yards from Sam Davis, extending what was a 13-0 halftime score. And we're down to 2:18 to go in the fourth quarter, 25-0. Langdon Area-Munich leading as the number 1 seed in this Class A bracket. Give to Davis, off tackle here to the right side and brought down here to the 2, gain of 3. Still goal to go for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Chase Halfley, Tyson Lushik there, able to 2-on-1 just to push him down as Davis was trying to backpedal into the end zone. Those two able to stop him there, bring up 3rd down from the 2-yard line.
Dakota Heritage Bank out of town scoreboard. EEK leads Bottineau 35-21. Valva Garrison Drake Adamus leads Park River area 50-6. Kildare leading Dickinson Trinity 32-19. There as EEK, that game just still in the third quarter. The other two in the fourth quarter in those quarterfinal matchups.
Cardinals bringing in Christie going power once again.
Here's they run the ball with Davis trying to go left side, and the defense stands for the Burros on 3rd down. Brings up goal to go on 4th down from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, John Matson there, the first one in on the tackle, able to get him short of the goal line, bring up 4th down and 2.
Here as Johnson comes to the play for the sideline. Second half, the Cardinals have done a lot more, okay, come over, get the play, rather than the wristband play call coming from the sideline to the huddle, or quicker pace that they had in that first half, but understandably so with the lead. Here as we are under a minute to play in this fourth quarter. Cardinals in the backfield, Johnson and Davis. Omfro in front of them. Here as they will give it to Johnson, stopped in the backfield, tries to break it to the outside. He's brought down for a loss back to the 5-yard line. The loss on the play and the turnover on downs here for Langdon Area-Munich. Burros will take it over 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, Carson Gazette there in on the initial hit, able to drive him back. Then a couple teammates able to finish him off. And if you're Hillsboro Central Valley, if you're Coach Joe Johnson, got to be proud of that effort right there. Backed up into the goal line, still playing with pride, still playing the full 48 minutes to get that red zone goal line stop.
You got those 10 seniors out there, 11 on the roster. Braden Chenault missing the season with the knee injury, but the Burros will hand off. They will give here up to the 8-yard line for Carson Cassette. His 15th carry of the game, but Jack Matson, Jamison Lee, John Matson, Colin Jenin, Brody Dickoff on the offensive line, Chase Halfley, Brody Rockness, Tyson Lushik, Sawyer Owens, Carson Cassette. Your 10 seniors here active for the game as they play their last snap as the clock will tick down, and it will be the Cardinals of Langdon Area-Munich. They will host the semifinal game next week on their home field after the 25-0 victory over Hillsboro Central Valley. The final score on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard: Cardinals now 11-0. Burros end their season at 8-3. Stick with us. Our postgame report is coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, Swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
When you're ready to build, remodel, or take on your next project, start with Ada Building Center. You'll find premium lumber, quality products, and honest advice you can count on from people who take the time to help you find exactly what you need. At Ada Building Center, it's about more than just materials. It's about helping you build your dreams and your community. Ada Building Center, quality you can build on, family values you can count on. Proud to serve the community you call home. Call today for your custom quote and get started on your next project with confidence.
Postgame report on yourliveevent.com. The Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals at 11-0 advance.
And Jake, I got Coach Kravachka here for the Cardinals. As Coach, hey, first off, congratulations on the victory. Just talk about that defensive performance, able to keep the shutout here for your team.
Yeah, I was super proud of our defense. I think that we knew coming in we had to contain some of their weapons on offense, and we did a nice job. We bent at times, but we didn't break. We didn't allow them in the end zone, and our pass rush was really good today.
Yeah, just talk about that pass rush, able to get some very timely and important sacks here against the Bros.
Yeah, I mean, we said at halftime we needed pressure up the middle because our guys on the outside were going to get home, and we got more pressure up the middle, and then Elliott on the outside and Theo on the outside, they were able to get home and really change the game for us defensively.
And then talk about offensively, they're able to get that power game, that run game, able to get some holes, get some pushes from the offensive line to power you in for 4 touchdowns and a 25-point victory.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was our cleanest game offensively, but that's all right. I mean, we're playing against a really good defensive football team, and anytime that you can get 4 touchdowns, you got to be happy in the playoffs.
How excited is and how happy are the fact that for these seniors they keep their season alive here for one more week, one more game?
Well, that's the goal. Is you want to keep on moving forward, and anytime you can play in state semifinal football games, you want to get to that Fargo Dome, and we'll have a big one next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Next week going against Avelva once again. Just talk about the Aggies here.
Yeah, I mean they're a team that's improved throughout the season. You watch them on film; they're getting better each and every week, and they got quality football players always in Velva. But we're excited. Anytime we can get them to come here and we get to host them, should be a great atmosphere next Saturday.
Josh Kravachka, head coach for the Cardinals. Coach, congratulations on the victory. Good luck moving forward.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, as we'll keep it here, as we'll get some player comments as well. Who wants to go first? All right, we'll get the quarterback here, Jax Johnson, here joining us here on yourliveevent.com. And Jax, first off, congratulations on the victory. Just at the quarterback, just kind of talk about what you were seeing and kind of how that game progressed here today.
It went good. Our wide receivers, they did their job most times, and yeah, we just played good. And scored, yep.
Absolutely. Talk about your offensive line. Talk about the push that they were able to give to you and your running backs throughout the game.
Yeah, that was really good. They pushed hard, and Yeah, it was good by them.
And then defensively, just kind of talk about as well, right? Defensively, the performance you're able to, you kind of bent a little bit, but talk about able to get on the or keep the shutout on the scoreboard. Just talk about what you were seeing in defense and kind of the play of you and your teammates throughout the game.
Yeah, the D line they pushed. The ends they contained, and we got to push up the middle by the tackles.
Yeah, absolutely. As now a senior for the Cardinals, just talk about how excited, how proud you are of the fact that you're keeping your season alive here by one more week.
It's really exciting. We can come out another week and work hard.
And also, I got to ask about the blonde hair from the team. Kind of whose idea was that, and kind of how did that take shape?
It was kind of all ideas. I was going to do it till state, but the championship game, but I just decided to do it with the rest of them.
All right, Jax Johnson, congratulations on the victory today. Good luck moving forward next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Brady, before you move on, I just want to interrupt here real quick because Jax Johnson is our Enbridge Energy player of the game here today. 172 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns on the ground, moving the ball at the quarterback spot too with 100 yards of passing, and really a couple of big plays through the run game, helping to power the Cardinals to the victory. Your Enbridge Energy player of the game brought to you by Enbridge Energy, reminding you that life takes energy. Find out more online, enbridge.com. Brady, back down to you.
Yeah, Keenan Alliot here for the Cardinals. And first off, as one of the offensive linemen here, just kind of talk about what the game was like in the trenches.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Those guys are pretty damn good, but I think our offensive line is just really good this year, and we just kind of push them around pretty good.
And then talk about, defensively for the line, able to get home, kind of get some much-needed sacks against the Burrows when you needed to.
Yeah, I think that was really good of us. Our defensive ends, other defensive end, Theo, worked his butt off today, and I think we just are really good up front.
And then with that, just talk about, the communications, kind of the line play, kind of what you see, kind of the relationship that you have to have with your fellow linemen.
Yeah, we're really good at talking with each other and knowing what we're doing up there. We got the backers coming in, so we talk really well up front.
And then with that, how easy is it to kind of block when you have 6'2", 200 pounds Jax Johnson, you have Davis, you have Romfo as well. These backs probably make it pretty easy to block during the contest.
Oh yeah, it makes it really easy. Jax Johnson back there, he's a dog running up the holes. He does a really good job. Theo's a really good blocker, and Sammy Davis, one of the best running backs in the state.
And then as well, another a senior as well. Talk about just kind of the senior relationship that you have with your fellow seniors, how to maybe try to lead the team, kind of be the mentors that you need to be.
Yeah, it's really fun playing with these boys. Hopefully we can go all the way and win the ship.
And now last question here, not so much of the serious question, but I've been doing an informal poll of the offensive line, defensive line, the ones that kind of go both ways on that throughout the season. So as that 2A on the offense, defensive line, what would you rather have, the pancake block on the offense or the sack on defense?
I think I have to go with the sack on the defense. It feels pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of been the momentum or kind of the way it shifted. But nonetheless, Keen, congratulations on the victory. Good luck moving forward.
Yeah, thank you.
As we'll have one more here, as we'll have Theo Romfo joining us here for the Cardinals. And Theo, first off, as well, congratulations on the victory. Just talk about the win and keeping your career alive here at least one more week.
Yeah, it was a really fun game. I think we played really well on defense. Anytime you hold a team to 0 points, it's a good game overall. And I think from the defensive line to the secondary to the safeties, everyone, they played well, and they did the job.
Yeah, talk about that defensively. You as well able to get a couple of key sacks as well. Just kind of talk about what that was like on the line and able to bust through and get to the quarterback a couple times.
Yep, I mean, us ends, we wouldn't be able to get any sacks if there wasn't any pressure up the middle from our D tackle. So credit to Devin Hawkinson and Landon Schneider. They played well in the middle.
Yeah, just talk about that. Talk about the relationship you have to have, with the defensive lineman, like you mentioned there. It takes all four, right? As an end, right? If the tackles don't do their job, you're not going to have the opportunity.
Yep, I mean we've been playing lots of sports together, our entire life, and we communicate well, and we make sure we know what assignments we got to do and what our job is.
And then just, talk about offensively, right? Jax Johnson here kind of leading the way rushing-wise, but just kind of talk about the power run game. We know that's what you're kind of doing, able to, get the holes, kind of impose the will, and to get into the end zone and get some much-needed big plays here this game.
Yep, I mean Jax Johnson, he runs like a bulldozer. I don't know how else to explain it. He's a dog, and then we got Sam, who's just quick. He's really fast, and they just both make plays. Whether or not we have blocks or not, they can still turn it up and run it for 70. You know.
Theo, congratulations on the victory. Good luck here moving forward in the playoffs.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thanks, Brady, and thanks to those Cardinal players that joined us here in our post-game report on yourliveevent.com. We'll stick with it here as Brady makes his way down to the other end of the field. We'll catch up with Hillsboro Central Valley as well. Right now, though, let's talk our Agassi precision play in the game from Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Here, 636-2119. The number there. Also planterdoc.com as well. Here with precision in this one, we're going to go with the defensive line play of Langdon Area-Munich. Cardinals 6 sacks here today. 6 sacks, 2 by Keaton Alia, 2.5 by Theo Romfro, 1.5 there by Devin Hawkinson for that defensive line. And then also just making life difficult in the rushing department for the Burros. Most of their yardage coming on scrambles there by Lushik with a lot of the bigger gains from the ground there. But that defensive line playing with the hair on fire, the blonde hair on fire here today. They were playing with precision. You can have precision as well with Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. As Brady looking down on the field there, trying to find you. Just let us know when you got some players or people there with you to conversate with. As we'll also look here, our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection here today. Our connection in the game. First quarter for Langdon Area-Munich after their first possession ended on an interception. They came back. Their next drive, it ended up being a 87-yard scoring drive, and the first big play for them was the 24-yard completion to Easton Schaefer. It was kind of, hey, we're going to flood a bunch of people to the left side of the field. Schaefer's just going to come across on a little shallow drag play to the right side of the field. Johnson hits him 24 yards, first down on a third down play. Just a good play to get a good ball player open, get him the ball, get the first down, move the chains, continue the drive there, ends up in the first touchdown of the game for the Cardinals, and that connection there kind of helped to spark some things. So that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. Discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company online, halsteadtel.com. Langdon Area-Munich, the Cardinals at 11-0. They get a rematch with Velva Garrison Drank Animus, the Aggies, with the victory over Park River area, 50-6, the final in that one. So Cardinals, Aggies, they're coming up next week. It'll be here in Langdon on that side of the bracket. The other side of the bracket, EK and Botno and Kildare Dickinson Trinity scores have not gone final yet. Botno's brought down to a 7-point game there in that matchup. We'll keep an eye on those. Here, more of your post-game report coming up on yourliveevent.com. Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals over Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 25-0.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities. At Hillsboro Public School, endurance isn't just for the cross-country team. It is a word that we all practice, whether it's sticking with a math problem until it clicks, practicing reading until a student becomes proficient, or simply showing up ready to learn each day. Students and staff know that endurance builds winners in the classroom, in competition, and in life. You can find out more about our school at hillsborok12.com.
Langdon Area-Munich Cardinal victory over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 25-0 your final score as the Cardinals advance in the Class A playoff bracket. They're now 11-0. Burros fall to 8-3 to end their season. On the field, head coach of Hillsboro Central Valley, Joe Johnson, down with Brady Siebels.
Yeah, talking with Pastor Joe Johnson, head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley. And, Coach, a tough one here today. You know, some plays just, unfortunately, a couple mistakes and just a couple plays didn't go your way here in this contest.
Well, credit goes to Langdon Area-Munich. They played a good football game, and they executed, made plays when they needed to. We had opportunities, and we weren't able to capitalize on those opportunities. And you know, we had trouble getting points on the board. That very first drive after the turnover, we had an opportunity to score and we weren't able to. Right before half we had an opportunity to score, and some of those plays that we normally are able to execute, we weren't able to tonight. And then another one later in the game when still 12-0, and then we coughed the ball up at about the 5-yard line. Those were some costly mistakes for us that we weren't able to come back from.
Yeah, absolutely, some costly mistakes. I think one of the things talk about, the end of the fourth quarter, we talk about, playing with pride and playing with Burro pride. It seemed like that was one thing, able to get that goal line stand, not give them the end zone. I know that's just what you want to see from your players, that pride perspective.
Well, this group hasn't had any quit in them, and we're proud of them that all year long, all of the off-season, preseason, all of that. They did a great job about staying after it all the time in the weight room, off-season workouts, and certainly, throughout the whole regular season now into the playoffs. They've played hard to the end no matter what. If we're up, if we're down, if it's close, and I think we saw that exemplified in that goal line stance.
10 seniors, 11 on the roster. Just to talk about what these 10 seniors that have had their last game in a Burro football uniform.
Yeah, they're a great group. They've been a fun group to coach. They're always doing, they play hard, but then in practice they're fun. They're engaged. They're coachable. They've been a really fun group. We've watched them mature in these last 3 years and grow into fine young men.
And now as we talk about these 10 players and also the rest of the roster, I think one of the beautiful things about the small town in North Dakota is in the next couple weeks we'll see them put on a singlet or a uniform, or we'll see them in the choir, in the band, and that's kind of one of the things that just exemplifies small town, right? Is the multi-sport and the multi-different activities that they'll be a part of.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. We want to raise well-rounded kids, and as I've mentioned a few times this week. Football is a part of the education process, and that's always our goal, is developing outstanding young people. And so the first measurement of success in our football program is, are we better human beings having been a part of the program? And I can say definitively at the end of this season, as our season comes to an end, that we're better now than we were before the season. And all those life lessons that we learn through sports and through the other extracurricular activities that they're in, band, choir, and drama, we'll continue to encourage them, and we're proud of who they've become and who they're becoming.
Pastor Joe, thanks for your time today as well as throughout this season. I know we've enjoyed covering it. We enjoy getting to cover Burro football and really Burro athletics throughout the season.
You bet. Thanks, Brady. And we appreciate you, and we appreciate Jim and Jake and the whole crew and your live event. So thank you for the support.
All right, back to you, Jake.
Thank you, Brady here. We'll finally let you come up, get out of the cold a little bit there. So appreciate your work down the sidelines here today. Final score, Langdon Area-Munich defeating Hillsboro Central Valley 25-0. Other finals here in the quarterfinal round here for 11A. Velva Garrison Drake Animus over Park River Area 50-6. Kildare defeats Dickinson Trinity. That has gone final 39-19. Score update last I have, Ellendale Edgeley Calm leading Botno 37-28. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter there. Botno has the ball. Last check-in we had in that one. You're from your Dakota Heritage Bank out-of-town scoreboard in this one. here with the Cardinals picking up the victory. They are now 11-0. Hillsboro Central Valley ends their season at 8-3. Let's look through our final stats here today, starting with the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Rushing the ball, Sawyer Owens carried 7 times for 11 yards. Tyson Lushik had 10 carries, 47 yards. Carson Gazette, 14 carries, 51 yards. Hunter Kleckner, 4 carries, 15 yards. There were 6 sacks, which count as a team rushing yard for a loss of 44 yards on the rushing side for the Burros. Total of 80 yards rushing on 41 attempts in the game. Through the air, Tyson Lushik was 211 passing for 14 yards with an interception. 1 pass to Bryce Miller for 9, 1 catch by Griffin Mitzel for 5 for the Burros in this one. 80 on the ground, 14 in the air, 94 yards of offense for Hillsboro Central Valley today. They had 2 turnovers, 2 penalties here in this one as well. Defensively, it was Brody Rognus with an interception, Sawyer Owens with an interception, Tyson Lushik with a fumble recovery on defense for the Burros. Burros again graduating 11 seniors, ending the year at 8-3. For the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals, offensively rushing the ball, Jax Johnson, 21 carries, 172 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground. Sam Davis with 18 carries, 71 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 team carry on a kneel down for a loss of 4 yards. 40 carries, 239 yards on the ground for the Cardinals. Through the air, Jax Johnson was 6 of 9 passing, 103 yards, 2 interceptions. It was 1 catch, 24 yards for Easton Schaefer, 2 catches, 55 yards for Tanner McDonald, 1 catch, 6 yards for Sam Davis, 2 catches, 18 yards in this one for Theo Romfro. 239 plus 103, 342 yards of offense for the Cardinals. Helped overcome 3 turnovers as well. 1 fumble, 2 interceptions. Had 1 penalty in this one as they improved to 11-0. Defensively, it was an interception for Maddox Stremick. It was 2 sacks for Keaton Oliat, 2.5 sacks for Theo Romfro, and 1.5 sacks for Devin Hawkinson here today on the defensive side for the Cardinals. Cardinals at 11-0. They'll take on the Garrison Drake Animus next week. They'll look for a rematch in there after they lost to them last year in the semifinals. So that will be the matchup coming up. Hey, Botno scored. I do not know if the point after has gone through. No, they got the 2. Botno got the 2-point conversion, 36-35. 4 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter of that 11A quarterfinal matchup there. So Botno now leading Ellendale Edgeley Column after the Thunder have had the lead pretty much the whole game up until that point. So that'll be one to keep our eye on here. But we will wrap up this, our post-game report, on yourliveevent.com. Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals getting the victory over Hillsboro Central Valley. We thank you for joining us here today for this audio-only broadcast. I appreciate your listenership, viewership each and every game we do with yourliveevent.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay up to date with the broadcast coming your way. You can also go to the broadcast schedule at yourliveevent.com. Will be upcoming district region games as well. More postseason football games coming up too. We'll have some AA games continuing on. We'll see. Well, we hope so. We'll see what we can get, but we hope so there. And also the volleyball coming up. Hit the broadcast archive as well. Go back, relive your favorite moments with yourliveevent.com. Thanks to our sponsors that you've heard throughout our broadcast today. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to everyone here in Langdon for the hospitality and connectivity that allow us to bring you this matchup here today. And finally, thanks to Brady Siebels for the sideline work this afternoon. As myself, Jake Birkmar, thanks once again for listening to the Langdon Area-Munich Cardinals victory over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 25-0, the final score on yourliveevent.com.